And we are back. Hold on, it's been 2 words. I gotta clear my throat. What the fuck? Four words into the stream before I had to clear my throat. I've been eating this gigantic spicy lamb kebab. And I guess I didn't I didn't really feel any of the spice until I started talking, and then it was like, oh, no, they actually did put spices in this. We're back. We're allowed to stream in any quality we want now. That is good. We're not locked to 1080p, which means non-billionaires can watch the stream. Also, it looks like the Discord changes worked. Hold on, let me just double check if you hear Discord noises. That's on my end. If I didn't feel any of the spice from my kebab until like right now. It works. The Discord changes worked. We got 6K bitrate. Let's go. Welcome in, by the way, Alien and Sebi. We are live 2 hours early. Technically, we're live 22 hours late. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I had to work overtime. Not working overtime today. Today, actually, we finished really early. So, here I am, 2 fucking hours early. I came home. Hello, Basil. How you doing? I came home. I bought the biggest kebab you've ever seen. It was very cheap. I bought a Monster Energy drink. I ate half the kebab. I drank half the Monster Energy drink. Now I'm gonna be rude to aliens in Voices of the Void and also in chat, unless I made Alien leave already. Alien was in the chat. I said, hell yeah, Alien. Then I said, parentheses, rude. Because, like, the hell was meant to be... Yeah, the title of the stream is being impolite to aliens, okay? Maybe... Is it better if I remove the? Because I'm not, like... It's not specific aliens. Like... like, I'm not going up to the ARI rolls and being rude to the ARI rolls. Specifically... I'm more of like a... If I see an ARI roll, I'm rude to him. If I see a Graylien, I'm rude to it. If I see a Seta Reticulon, I'm rude to it. And if you go like, well, hold on, a Seta Reticulon and a Graylien, they're the same thing. Now you're the one being rude to the aliens. Fuck you and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the 5 stream streak, Alien. By the way, Alien, where is that quote from? Fuck you and I'll see you tomorrow? Because that's like, I don't watch TV. And that's like one of the TV show quotes everyone throws around, but I don't watch TV. I have no idea where that's from. By the way, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream today. Because even though I finished work early today, I am pretty tired. You see, yesterday... Look at the framing of the Norwegian flag there. Yesterday... or rather the day before... was a new Genshin Impact update. And me and Boba played a lot of that. And I didn't get much sleep. So... I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to stream today. Also, I have no idea what we were doing in Voices of the Void. I have 700 points. That means I am gonna buy a couple 100 chairs. Well, thank you for the gnome, Basil. What if instead of tire, you're wheeled out? Oh, this is what was happening. But wheeled out is what happens to cars, right? I'm not sure if you guys have watched the Cars. Also, my right click still does not work. In the Cars movies, Lightning McQueen is like the hotshot in Cars 1. And then Cars 2 is like a spy action movie for some godforsaken reason. And then Cars 3. Cars 3 is like this very, like, emotionally driven, very good movie about, like, growing old and, like, helping out the young people. Which I think more old people could use a lesson in that, to say it in the most polite way possible. But yeah, no, Cars are good movies. And Cars are also, like, kind of cool to, like, drive around in. I think mostly when people think about Cars, they think about the... You sly dog, you have me monologuing! See, I can also quote media. Cars Racing. Cars 2 International Spy Thriller. Cars 3 Racing. I don't think it's fair to call Cars 3 Racing. You wanna know how I watched the Cars movies? I watched Cars 1 when I was like a kid, when I was like a little baby, right? Then, I didn't watch Cars 2 or 3. Then I was hanging out at a friend's place. And he was like, hey, we're gonna go to the cinema after this. What if we are like fucking stupid and we watch a movie before we go to the cinema? And we decided to watch Cars 2. Because we all realized, we've all seen Cars 1. None of us have seen Cars 2. And also none of us are seeing Heaven. So you know what? Fuck it, let's go. And we were like, Cars 2 kind of bad. Then, you want to know how recent this was? Because you might think this was like 10 years ago. We went to the movie theater, and then we saw the newest Matrix movie. We saw Matrix Resurrections, which, as a meta-narrative, it's interesting. But as like a straight-up movie, it's not very good. And then we went back to the same friend's house, and then we watched Cars 3, and we were all like, you know what? Cars 3 is better than Matrix 4. We do have Eerie now, which means you can become Eerie. I don't think we're getting the new Omega Curvers. I think we're just gonna turn you into Eerie. Did anyone see the new Avatar movie? H. H. Is this a reference to the new Avatar movie? Hold on. Okay, remove the maid outfit. I don't like the way it fell. It looked kind of weird. With you? Let's... To get you to be Eerie, did we need to craft? Or was that just kind of like a right-click situation? It might just be a right-click. Craft? Oh, right. I forgot that it's like a menu. You can craft the Eerie plush into an Eerie plush? I don't want to do that. That's kind of weird. Okay. You alive. Wait, am I stupid? How did you do this? Because I'm supposed to be able to do this and turn you pink. No, apparently it just makes the camera flash. Can't share my watch streak for some reason. You can only do it, I think, if it's 3. You guys hear that? It sounded like fucking Gary from SpongeBob. I heard like a meow. But in kind of like a more haunting and like evil sense. Have a 7? Watched it grow. 3, 5, 10, and every 5 afterwards. Oh, I thought it was just every stream. Also, why did we start saying row? What happened that we... Oh, wait, I think the area plush is the thing we want to craft. Why did we stop? Okay, we said bro, and then we said bruh. And now we're saying row. Like, what was the origin of row? So, like, people started using boats? Intentional misspelling of bro? No, I got that part. I'm just wondering, like, why? What do you... that kind of noise. Also, it's possible to, like, upgrade you again, right? You can get, like, an upgraded version of you? Do you still make the squeaky sound as we pat? Oh, you do. You can make an upgraded version of... I forgot you had, like, fucked up bird feet. No, that's a whole bit. Okay, but was it, like, someone on top? Oh, God, that looks awful. Was it someone on Tumblr who did it? Or was this like a Facebook thing? Or was this just some fuckers in like the Midwest started saying it and then it spread organically? Why is my toilet paper always everywhere except where it's supposed to be? I don't remember seeing that before. This guy is Toilet King? I don't want to be rude, but... toilet paper on the head is kind of like a shithead. Wait, isn't that... No, you're dick bags. You're not shithead. I genuinely just misspelled, bro. You're forgiven. You're forgiven, Basil. No one is without sin. You can misspell, bro. It's okay. I'm not gonna misspell getting a good night's sleep, though, even though it's like 5 a.m. I don't get it either. I mean, fair enough. We're all old people. Like, everyone watching this is old. The youngest person watching this is like 20. Oh my god, I forgot about you. I think you're scarier if we rotate you. This might be the thing that has scared me the most in the game. And it's just me. I am the scary. I am pretty good at scaring people. I had a sleepover with 2 of my friends when I was in middle school. And you have, like, my room, and then next to it, like, down the hallway, was my older brother's room, which had been converted to a guest room. It had a bunk bed in it. So, we were all getting, like, we're gonna go to sleep mode, right? Me and my friends. So they went... Oh my god, it scared me. They went there to go to sleep, and I went to my room, and I was like, I'm gonna prank them. So I jumped out the window of my room, which leads to like, it's not a drop. Like, there's floor on the other side of the window, but it's like a terrace? Terrace? I'm not sure what you... Like a patio, I think you call it? So I jumped out the window, I land on the patio, quiet. Like a freaking ninja. And then I walk over to their window, which is slightly open, just a little bit open. Because it's in the summer, and we sleep with the windows open. W Beans, thank you for the Pan Pride, by the way. And, I really like the colors. I had, like, the pan colors. And I reached my fingers in, and I slightly spread the curtain of the guest room windows. No, the guest room... I slightly spread the curtains in the guest room window, so you can just, like, see my face. If you look really closely, because it's nighttime and it's dark outside. It wasn't, like, super in the summer, so it was still getting dark outside, but it was close enough to summer that we were sleeping with the windows open. And I just stood there and looked in the window until one of my friends noticed me. Rowan? Is this, We had croissants, we had sushi. I had cookies, too. A new delivery? Oh, we haven't had croissants yet. Oh. By the way, talking about the pinned chat message, Boba today sent me a video of herself petting a dog. Hey there, little man. And I'm jealous, because it was a very big dog. How's the crippling darkness? You want to tell you know I did some baking over the weekend, and I know you'll be sick of those probably decade-old dwab-ass MREs, baby. And this is not Updated. What are you doing on power, by the way? We need fuel. We're gonna buy 1,000,000 chairs, but I think first of all we need fuel. I guess we can use... Do we need to crumple you? Can you uncrumple? No, okay. So the lovely heartfelt letter is now annihilated. We should buy 4 cans of fuel, I think. 1, 4. Go, do get a new email. Everything's good. And then we're gonna keep going with our chair freaking madness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's many we can buy in one order, so maybe like doing 5 at a time is gonna be good. We already did the daily for today, so we're gonna be chill. That sound in-game or IRL? I heard something go doom, and I'm not sure if that was like a car outside or if I'm about to get nuked. What do you need? 5 billion chairs? Max capacity. We need 5 billion chairs because we want to get into the new secret mega basement. Which I'm pretty sure we just don't like have it unlocked yet. So our only real alternative is to glitch in there. I'll explain the process once we get the chairs, but did they buff the capacity on this thing? I feel like every time I use this, it's either feels like it's way more capacity than it used to be or way less. First of all, we need gas cans because our economy is largely driven by the Bitcoin mining rig. And also, this is a source of metal scrap, which we're probably gonna make another Omega Curfer at some point. Go. Oh, no. Go. We're gonna use one of these, build the ATV, and also just that down here. Then we're gonna be smart. We're gonna do something we should have done before. We're gonna go in the backpack of the ATV. Because of backpack. We don't need the backpack in there. The backpack thing didn't work. And also put in the wheel and the toolbox. Ah, fuck. Okay. Do you fit? You fit. Okay. I think you can get like a reserve wheel attachment upgrade for the ATV. The wheels are kind of fucked up. To put it mildly. Is there any more dirt? Is there anything else that needed cleaning? I refuse to believe that this whole place is clean. I mean, this... I'm not going into the grug room, but there's a lot of stuff that in the grug room. There is blood under... How does this work? It made a terrible noise and it turned on the fans in my computer. So... I don't think we're... What? What? Where the fuck did you come from? I don't think we're cleaning... I don't think we're cleaning it that way in the future. Also, we need to check out the transformers because the lights are flickering like crazy. But, gotta keep our priorities straight. First things first is trying to get in the basement. It did say in the changelog for version 90D, which has not come out yet, it said removed padlock. Now, this is not a padlock. This is a chain. Like the padlock would be like the lock part of this. So, 50-50 whether this is what they're referencing. But, let's dump some more chairs down here. And the goal is eventually we'll get a chair that we can sit on. Do you see it has the... Oh. Not like that. You see it has the icon for sitting on it. You can like see it through the wall. We haven't been able to sit on it. Oh my god, we're gonna need so many fucking chairs. This is not the intended way of getting in there, but I have no clue what the intended way might even be. So this is kind of the best we got. Also, I'm amazed we can have multiple. Things are pretty huge. I guess if you collapse them that big. No. Place that. Come on. Right there. Hey, girl. Usually people misgender me, parentheses masculine. It's been a while since someone's called me a girl. How you doing, Rancor? How's it going? What do you call agender people? Fella? What is a gender neutral third person pronoun? No, not third person, but second person. Like, what's the dude, lady, guy, girl for someone who's agent? I guess it's up to me to define. I was gonna say, okay, fine, then it's slime, but first of all, slime already, it's already a word. I didn't mean to get rid of the graffiti. I didn't think I could get rid of that. Okay, that's fucked up. Now the R-rolls hate me. I wanted to get rid of the dirt so I could see the graffiti better. Why did they put dirt underneath the graffiti? Or, like, graffiti underneath the... Wait, isn't there blood up here? What would you prefer? I honestly, I don't care. I'm agender in the way that I don't get what the big deal is. Like, when I say I'm agender, I mean that as in I don't have one. How do you refer to me? You don't. Don't mention me. Don't talk about me. If someone says like, hey, what did you do today? And the honest answer is that you watched my stream, then first of all, my condolences. Second of all, don't tell them any. I do not exist. I am a figment of your imagination. You think there's multiple people in chat? You think there's multiple people watching you? There is none. And if you're not typing in chat, but you see that someone's typing in chat, and you're like, well, that must mean that there is, in fact, someone. No, it's a trick. It's a prank. We invented it as a product of the writer's room. Are you open? No? I'm not gonna fuck with that until it opens. I'm an AI? Okay, we don't fuck with AI on this channel. I know you're kidding, but there is, like, legit, AI streamers, and I guarantee you there are AI chatbots. Like, chatbots have been a thing for a long time. There is no way there is not an AI, like, AI chatbot. Do you remember the first time I got a chatbot? I was streaming Stalker Chat of Chernobyl, and someone popped in and was like, hey, you can get many views and followers on freeviewsandfollowers.com. And I never gotten one of those bots before, so my naive ass was like, hey dude, you sound a lot like a bot. You don't wanna be talking like that, because people's gonna think you're a bot. They were a bot. So in some ways I was right. But I was legit like, woman, you can't talk like that. People are gonna get the wrong idea. They're gonna think you're a bot instead of someone like just free advertising for like buying viewers. There was one time, Twitch says you're not supposed to talk about this, but it's like over a year ago, where I was playing Voices of the Void, and like in 1 second, I hate AI, so do I. In one like single, also I'm gonna try something. In 1 single second, I got like 10 followers. And there were people who had never talked in chat, and I don't look at the viewer list, so I don't know if they were there. Just instantly, 10 followers. I was like, what the fuck happened? Because I didn't get any, like, notification that I got a shout out or anything. But I also didn't buy, like, follower bot. I thought it was more graffiti. And I still don't really know what was up with that. I'm not even sure if those accounts still exist, but do not buy me followers. Do not buy me viewer, but I do think it's funny. There was earlier, I was gonna say earlier this year. It was less than a year ago. By the way, is this event fog? It's not event fog. Less than a year ago, Twitch did a huge ban wave of like, They did something that changed how bot viewers work. Like, they changed it so that if you are view botting, the bot views don't count. And there was one person on my follow list who went from, like, 80 to 100 viewers every time they were live, and ever since that change happened, I haven't seen them crack 50. Which, it's not anyone I have ever talked about on stream before. But I'm not saying they view botted. I mean, I'm not even saying who it is. But I'm not saying they view botted, but something weird. This is new. Did they move the bunker like a foot back? Wintry, how y'all doing, Wintry? By the way, what's the temperature for all of you? Because in Norway, when I came back to Norway, it was -9 Celsius. Then we had like a week of -10. This week, it's been like... That's weird. It's been like +5 to like... It's been between +2 and +5. Next week is gonna get negative degrees again. So what I wanted to see is... Glitch through here. Is this like a pixel perfect gap or is there no gap? I think the hitbox is overlap. So... There's a suit... Wait. Oh no, it's just what I'm carrying. That's... Wait, hold on. What if we do... Nah. So the way I know to get the suitcase is to do, is use a gravity gun. Gravity gun is random. It's a random event. Can't really guarantee we're gonna get it. That text always been... To me, that says LASIK, and I don't need eye surgery. -3 right this moment? For 1 second, I thought you were doing like a Germa bit. And you were like, that joke was so bad, -3, and I was like, what? What joke? I didn't say a joke. Okay. Add like a chair. You know what? Hold on a second. We move the garbage. Move the chair. There we go. And putting the maid outfit on the blowhigh it's a bit on the nose, but whatever. Where else are we gonna put it? Okay, we need the watch. Who's Germa? I don't have a joke for that. I thought in my head, I was like, I have the perfect joke. I have the perfect, like, just one sentence was gonna be really funny, and you were gonna be like, oh, +2, Freshno, you deserve to live. But I just didn't have one. I was so confident in myself that I had a joke when I read out loud who's Germa, and then I just didn't have anything. It felt like I was, like, choking at a rap battle. Where the frick is this? Just keep, like... There we go. That's a good... So, 1... 2... I really like the colors there. They're great. Pity +2, that's even worse! That's... I was about to say something that Twitch does not want you to say. And no, it's not a slur, it's... I was gonna tell myself to do something that Twitch does not want you to talk about. Twitch said... Twitch had the rules back in the day. Twitch was like, you can't tell your viewers to, like, do something irreversible. And then Twitch was like, you know what? Actually, you can tell your viewers to go do something irreversible. And now they walked it back. Now you can't tell your viewers to go do something unreversible again. So, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like, say, don't give me pity +2s, I'm gonna do it. But I almost said it. Oh my god, we forgot to check the Transformers. What are you doing? 24? We're gonna go to all of them. We got daylight. We're gonna go check out all of them. Get a little coffee drink. One cup of coffee Oh, you don't shake. Okay. In Voices of the Void, if you drink coffee, you shake. I thought it happened from like the first sip, but apparently not. I don't remember. Oh no, because that's where we put the eerie meat. You go to a restaurant, I don't care what fucking restaurant it is, do not order the airy meat. Voives of the Coid. Gob Gob Real. Have I said this before? But that might be the best Twitch name I have ever read. Gob Gob Real. Don't tell me it's like a dog whistle or like a slur or anything, because that's gonna fucking ruin my dreams. Oh shit, I was reading the name, I wasn't paying attention. How do wheels do? Probably get new wheels pretty soon. We are playing Voices of the Cold. Well, technically this could be like Voices of the Cold. What's your opinion on mystery meat? So the mystery meat thing, that's the rat stone. Does the mystery meat thing, is mystery meat a specific meat? Holy shit, it's really Gub Gub? The name says Gub Gub Real, so it has to be the real Gub Gub. Is mystery meat a specific type of meat, or is mystery meat any meat you don't know what it is? Because me and Boba in Kuala Lumpur went to a place where you eat in complete darkness, and we ate some meat we didn't know what it was, until afterwards, where they told us what the meat was. That was technically mystery meat, and that's some of the best food I've ever had. Not the meat specifically, but like the whole food experience that we had there was really, really good. Go. So if that is what mystery meat is, the mystery meat is pretty good. But, if mystery meat is like a specific type of meat, I don't know. I crawled out of my grave to witness Fresno crash into a pole. You died and you came back to life just to see me, like, experience mystery in a video game. Bro, call your mom! You died. Actually, I'm gonna check if there's something else in this house we didn't see. You died, came back to life, and you said, let's see what's happening on Twitch. Bro, call your mom! It's gonna be the happiest day of your life. Sometimes you don't want to know what the meat is. Okay, but the question is mystery meat like a specific thing? Or is mystery meat any meat you don't know what is? Like, that is what okay, we did take the axe. I mean, I have an axe on me. I just wasn't sure if it was from here or from another save file. Like, is mystery meat like fucking... You take all the meat in your house and you shred it together? Or is mystery meat any meat that you don't know? If you go to a restaurant... Paintball. Empty, I think. If you go to a restaurant... Hello? If you go to a restaurant and you order, like, it just says, like, pizza with meat, is that mystery meat? Or does it have to be from, like, the mystery region of France? Both. Okay, when I had meat and I didn't know what it was, it tasted pretty good. So I guess that means I like mystery meat. I like most meats. I am a big fan of meat. My least favorite meat is probably like chicken breast. No, chicken thighs. That's what you call it in English? Chicken thighs is probably my least favorite meat. I really like chicken breast, but chicken thighs? I can only eat like one before I get tired of the flavor. All right, we did have the mannequin event that teleported all of them over here. Where the fuck am I going? I'm supposed to go to the freaking to the transformer. I assume it's like hot dogs, all chicken eyelids, and discarded foreskins. No, a hot dog is made of, you take a pig intestine and you fill it with like leftover meat. Are hot dogs still made with pig intestines? I mean, in Norway, we sometimes eat blood sausages, which is just, you know, chicken intestine filled with blood. That's, you know, it's somewhat coagulated. Lol, don't fucking... You came back from the dead? Dude, talk to your family. The mystery meat from Freeside. The Fallout New Vegas reference? I heard that, Fallout New Vegas fans didn't like the newest episode of the TV show. I haven't seen the Fallout TV show. I'm probably not going to, because they, you know, destroyed all the things I liked about New Vegas in the premise. But I heard that the newest episode, like, Fallout New Vegas fans really didn't like it. It's Mr. Dr. No's game. This is Voices of the Void. This is a video game. Get it twisted. This is a video. I hate my family? Dog, I think you should, like, talk to a therapist. I'm not saying you're wrong for disliking your family, but Twitch-chat is not the place to work through familial issues. Mr. Dr. Nose made it? Yeah, I know, homie. It says it right there. We've had the devs in chat before, and they were all like, did you know this game was made by Mr. Dr. Nose? And I was like, why are there 15 names in the bottom right when I paused it then? Did you hear what they didn't like? Yes, but it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler for Fallout Season 2, and I don't want to spoil it. But it was about like a plot twist. People showed up. That's like, if you know Fallout, it's like a big like, what? Those them guys showed up? And I don't mean that. That made it sound like, oh shit, they added trans people to Fallout. No, those have always been in Fallout. No, I mean it as like, as some people showed up in the newest episode of Fallout, and apparently the way they showed up and the way things were done, Fallout New Vegas fans, which I am a New Vegas fan, were like, I don't like that. He made cool Baldy fan games. I do want to play some of the other Mr. Dr. Nose games. Also, this is my favorite fence in the whole game. Right there. Just on top of a rock. I do want to play some of the other Mr. Dr. Nose games. So I want to play the game that the Anti-Breather is from. But I've heard that all the other Mr. Dr. Nose games are much smaller and like less developed than Voices of the Void. Like, this is the flagship Mr. Dr. Nose game. Well, the other games, they're video games, and they're good, but they're not this big. It's like, you can beat them in an hour. But I do want to play the game that the Anti-Breeder is from. Which I don't remember the name of, but I'm assuming is on the Infinity Wiki. AEWVS? I have no idea what that means. After Effects with BS. After Effects with Versus? I sent it to you to 3 hours of restarting in the Binding of Isaac because of a bad seed. You have a weak soul and you will not survive the winter. Some people start Binding of Isaac. They walk into the first item room. It's not Mom's Knife or Brimstone. Hold R. You're a weak soul and you will not see heaven. You walk into that item room. You take fucking whatever item they give you. What, you walk into the first item room, all you get is a shot speed up? Yeah, you take it, you kill Monstro, you didn't get a devil deal, so what? Go to the next floor. Next item room, HP up. That's also what you got from Monstro. You go to the fucking next floor. What do you fight? Gertie Jr. You kill Gertie Jr. What do you get? You get a tier sub. Okay, technically a DPS increase, but kinda boring. You keep going. You get to Depths 2. Item room, Ipecac. Now you're talking because you persevered. And you deserve that Ipecac way more than the motherfucker who got it 2 seconds into the run on the fucking first item room. Piece of shit. Oh, I'm not calling you, the chatter, a piece of shit. I'm talking about this hypothetical person. Brimstone is exclusive to devil deals? They don't know. Chat, no one tell them. No one tell them. Advanced Education with Victor Strabowski. I have heard about that Mr. Dr. Nose game before. I've heard about that game before. Squid Game, if it was about video game trivia. The host of Squid Game is like, this video game needs you to have sunlight hit your GBA cartridge And the main character in Squid Game, I forgot the name of, is like, I've played that game before, it's Boktai. And I'm like, hey, I played that video game. Since when would you get Brimstone first treasure room? No one tell them! No one tell them! I thought the 5th episode was one of the better ones. I haven't seen it. I don't know. This is where I went wrong. This is my sin. I opened Twitter, and I saw Fallout New Vegas fans being mad at the newest episode. And they were like, I liked the other episode, but the newest one, I didn't like it. I see a modded character that starts with chaos, then maybe. No one tell them. No, don't. Do they know? They don't know. No one tell them. I'm gonna take a little drink of my monster energy. Coworker today told me something crazy. First mistake? Yeah. No, actually, you wanna know what happened this morning? I woke up, and it was 6 a.m., which is when I wake up. And I stretched in bed, and I blinked my eyes, and I looked at my phone, and it was 6:30. And I don't have, like, a second alarm. So the fact that I, like, fell asleep and then woke up at 6:30 was that's, like, the latest I can wake up and still make it to work on time. And then my coworker was late, so, it didn't really matter that much. Also, he's chill. Also, we finished work, like, when we actually showed up to work, we had to wait, like, half an hour, so I could technically have slept until 7, but whatever. Coworker told me something crazy today. He said he drinks White Monster, not because of the caffeine in it. He drinks White Monster for the taste. Out of every energy drink, his favorite is White Monster, and he only drinks it for the taste. Coolest kid alive, thank you for the follow. See, you can tell I'm an old head, because I can read leet speak as if it's nothing. You talk to, like, a 18-year-old, they don't even know what leet speak is. You go up to an 18-year-old and you say, hey, 1337, they go, the year? Are you talking about the year 1337? I'm a zoomer, I don't know what anything means. You talk to someone like me, you say 1337, I say lead to you too, sir. Then I tip my hat and I give them Reddit gold. And also, AOV is kind of hard, but it's got pretty good lore and also a whole lot of secrets. I do want to try it. It tastes better than the original. I got the fucked up genes. I got every gene. You know when they did the Human Genome Project and they found all the human genes? I have all of them. I have the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap. I have the gene that makes the artificial sweetener they use in Monster taste like puke. And I have the gene that lets me rumble my ears. And you know, every time I'm on an airplane, I feel some pressure in my ears. I just kind of go like, whoop, and then boom, gone. Someone finally said it right, so you should just get called cool or something. It's because fucking people can't... You hear like a... I heard like a... That's because people nowadays can't read leet speak. It's a lost art. People do not know how to read leet anymore. I'm gonna put on my CV. I'm gonna put... What do you call it in English? I'm gonna put on my resume that I can read leet speak. I'm gonna go to my boss. I'm gonna say, hey boss, I updated my resume. I'm gonna give it to him. It's gonna be written entirely in leet speak. My boss is like fucking 52 years old. He's gonna have no idea what it means. We have like a lot of like late 30s dudes at my workplace. Like a lot of dudes who are like 35 and up. Which you would think like, oh, they're like lame. But like, no, those people were like playing Half-Life when they were kids. One of the guys I work with used to be like a professional CSGO player. Not in like Worlds, but in like, he made money playing Counter-Strike. I have the gene where I like boys. I don't really have anything to say to that. I was trying to come up with something. I had the joke earlier about me having every gene. I was trying to like work around. I just couldn't get... I don't do jokes today. Chat, this is a jokeless stream, okay? No jokes. This is the second time in... We've only been live for 48 minutes? I've been live for 48 minutes. I've like choked twice. I really shouldn't go for a rap battle. Is there wine in this? Is this drinkable? It is drinkable. We're gonna give this to Grug. No one asked what's up with the whole bucket situation. You know what? It's been a while. We just go like shuffle and what? Fuck, we have to start. That's the worst part about shuffling, is when they force you to pick something to start with. Hey, Grug. Have a nice time. You know what? I'm gonna give you a croissant. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go back and check on him later. Try swallowing, no more choking? What? Oh, because I choked in the rap battle. You didn't scare me this time. Shower ghost. Why am I finding like so many plates and forks everywhere? Were they on top of the tables when we broke them? Why are there suddenly plates on the ground? I feel like I'm turning like schizophrenic. I'm finding a lot of stuff on the ground that I didn't put there. This when was Grug in Voices of the Void? No one tell them. No, I'm just kidding, I'll tell you. Voices of the Void, you can get a 3D printer and you can import any 3D model as long as it has an object file. I think technically you just needed to have like a waveform file. The problem is, they're really badly optimized. I'm not sure if that's on Voices of the Void or if that's because of just the people who made the models. Well, you can have heavy team orders too. 24,000 vertices, by the way. You can have this dog is apparently a meme in Eastern Europe. 29,000 vertices. Go to an M16? 70,000 vertices. You want Metal Gear Solid? This is MGS. It should say MGR. Samuel Rodriguez? 101,000 vertices. Nuvolette, Genshin Impact, 93,000. Gold Chip, Uma Musume? Is that 70,000 or 170,000? 70,000. How about Sidorowicz? Get out of here, stalker. That's not what he says. He says marked one. What the hell? 24,000 vertices. That's a lot. I didn't know that. Hey, Vesper, how are you doing? That'll be the models, not a Voices of the Void thing. Vesper, I'm so fucking sorry, but I always forget if you are the developer or not. I'm really sorry, but every time you pop in, I go, were you the dev or were you someone else who had a name similar to the dev? Vesper, I don't want to, like, stress you out, but you said last time you were here that you were... Because I asked why back in the day the base had Norwegian writing in it. I was asking if that was like just to fuck with Joel or something like that. And you said if you had time, you were gonna take it up with Monique. Did anything come of that, or like if nothing happened, that's okay. We all got like lives to live. But did anything happen with that? Because I had like a shock when I played the Swiss mountain video game and there was Norwegian in it. Been busy, so I forgot to ask. It happens. It happens. Bitch, it's been a while. Bitch, I don't think you've been here in the new year. How you doing? I don't have a life to live. I have a death to kill. What? Are you playing Ultra Kill again? When's the Ultra Kill update? No, but Fish, how you doing? It's been a while. Just... only thing I can hear is the fucking saxophone. We have too many shovels, which is something I thought I would never say. We need to get more drives. Oh, it's not midnight yet. I thought we were like 2 minutes to midnight. My favorite Iron Maiden song. That's not true. My favorite Iron Maiden song is Can I Play With Madness? Every time okay, listen. The first time I heard Can I Play With Madness, it went like this. I was at work. My boss said, COVID is a thing. you guys get 10 weeks of paid time off in summer, which was great. So I was walking outside and I had on my earphones and I was listening to music. I was listening to my Spotify Weekly, which gives you new songs. And my parents have a berry bush. I don't know what the berry is called, but that's not important right now. In Norwegian, we call it rips. And I was just picking them and putting them in a cup. And I picked a bunch of them. Then I sat down and I looked at like the beautiful Norwegian Arctic summer skies. And the second I took the first like sip, because the berries were not like mush, they were just in a cup, and I like sipped them into my mouth. The second that hit my mouth, it just goes like, can I play with madness? And I fucking had a religious experience with Can I Play With Madness. Second best Iron Maiden song is For the Greater Good of God. When you get, the song is in 4/4, you get like into the solo, great solo, then it switches to 3/3, and they fucking play the coolest riff of all time, like do 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 do. I like Iron Maiden. They got like a couple good songs. Do you know when Ultra Kill's updating? But yeah, Terraria is updating. They're updating Terraria on the 27th. It's it's fucking happening. How long has it been since 1.4.4? 144 is the current update, right? Now they're making 145. How long has it been? Also, new Terraria update has it's got no progression changes, right? Like, they've added stuff to it. Like, they've added a bunch of whips and stuff like that. But there's no, like, actual changes to progression in the game. It's only, like, they've added more stuff to it. They haven't switched things around. I'm sleep deprived like usual, but doing fine. I've been playing My Winter Car. It's been eating my brain away. How is My Winter Car as compared to My Summer Car? Like, because I heard some people say that My Winter Car was too similar to My Summer Car. That it was like the same game, but it's harder to drive. Like, is the map the same, or? They generated... No, wait, fuck, I heard about that. They fucking AI generated the music, and I heard about that. I got mad, then I forgot, and you reminded me, and now I'm mad, but not at you. I heard that, and I'm so pissed. The music in My Summer Car, it has some fucking bangers. There's one song in that game that I fucking love that I don't remember the name of. My Winter Car is fucking brutal and hard, and holy shit. Not even close to assembling the cart. Did you misspell car, or does the game give you a cart? Oh wait, I put you on idle. Big servers. Thank you. Which game is Eerie from? Is Eerie from a Mr. Dr. Nose game, or is Eerie from something else? Is Eerie like one of the developers, OC? That song is so much louder than the rest. They retroactively added Gen AI to My Summer. Why? Why? I got jump scared by a cloaker while turning a corner. What the fuck is a cloaker? I mean, it's a toggle to enable and gonna be replaced very soon. They're gonna remove the Gen AI? I sure fucking hope so. I think waiting for Mr. Dr. Nose to resume the anti-breeder development game. I do really want to try the other... Hello, Ari. I really want to try the other Mr. Dr. Nose games. But, okay, hold on. This song is too loud. Oh my god. Okay, Grug. Jesus fucking... Why did I download like 15 Gleep Glorb remixes? I do want to try the other Mr. Dr. Nose games. But the thing is, I've been told that none of them are even close to as finished as Voices of the Void is. And I am really scared I'm gonna play the game and I'm gonna be like, this is great, I love this. And then it's just over. Like, I just play the game and I go, this game is great. And then like I walk around the corner and it's just the end. Eerie is an original Eternity Dev IP character. Okay. Oh, Car, okay. He's a librarian on the history level. Hey, don't spoil the game. I want to be surprised. I want to like go like, hello, I am Freshno. I am playing the Viktor Sidorovich Mr. Dr. Nose game. Oh my god, it is Eerie, a character that is also in Voices of the Void. In multiple forms, like a cat and a robot. I did not expect this. Like, I wanted to have that experience. The Void Room? But no, it's not Void Room, it's Grug's room. That's beer, by the way. He spilled beer. That's, if you think that's something else, don't show me your search history. That's beer, that's alcohol. Focus. Oh, you're paying payday. You're paying playday. Ah, those are the guys that do like the jump kicks. I don't really remember those dudes from when I was playing Payday, because I was playing like the tanky character. I'm not sure if that made me like immune to them or if that made me like their target number one. I remember much more the Juggernaut dudes than I remember those guys. Oh my god, the fucking warbling when he goes like all ham. Oh. Mr. Dr. Nose is working on Abibas Remastered. Okay, listen. Okay, can we chill it with the shortened form? The what is it called? Anagrams? No, it's not an anagram. What is it called when you, instead of Voices of the Void, you write VOTV? What is that called? The shortened version of a word. Why am I so bad at English today? I can't do jokes. I choke. I'm bad at English. My kebab was spicier than I thought it was gonna be. What the fuck is up with me today? What is Abibas? What does Abibas stands for? Fun fact, it's a 9-to-5 job in my winter car, and it's so bad and I hate it. Burn it, horrid, boring, bad. I think the word you're looking for is realistic. Not Payday, I'm just playing a game that has an enemy that's an exact copy. Alex Basics in Biology and Zoology. Acronym! Abibas is on hold as well, which is really taking up all our time currently. Vesper, is the development team the same across all of the games? Is the development team the same across all the games? Or is the development team, is it like different? Mr. Dr. Nose is in all of them. But the rest of the people, are you guys like a development team? Or is it like project-based? Accordion. Yeah, you guys gotta stop sending me accordions. We all joined during Voices of the Void. Okay, but if Mr. Dr. Nose was like, hey, I'm gonna go back to Abibas, would you guys like jump on that? If you this might be too personal of a question, actually. This might be too personal. We're a team called Eternity Dev. Oh, I thought Eternity. Okay. See, I'm learning. I got like fucking 300 hours streamed in this game, and I'm just like learning this now. Okay, here's what I thought happened. Some person was on the internet and they called themselves Eternity Dev. Then they were like, I'm gonna change my handle to Mr. Dr. Nose. I didn't know Eternity Dev was the dev team and Mr. Dr. Nose was a member of it. I thought those were both names for the same person. It would be odd for him to do that. I have never spoken to the person. The closest I've been to Mr. Dr. Nose is I was watching Joel stream this game. New signal, let's go! I was watching Joel stream this game and Mr. Dr. Nose was in chat. And I was like, that is the person who made this video game. We're gonna need like 1 million drives anyway, so let's just get like 20. That's like half of 1 million, right? Annie morphs into a snail. I'm not sure how that's gonna help you with the my winter car situation, but that is your God-given right. I do kinda wanna get a second Bitcoin mining rig, but that might be like the biblical definition agreed. But I'm not religious. Oh, I am not bound by the laws of God. Eternity Dev was what Nose was called, and people just called them Dr. Nose, so we used Eternity. Oh, so I wasn't completely wrong. Did you find Wolfgang yet? Do you mean Okay, listen, I did everything in the game in 0.62 and 0.7 and 0.8. Do you mean have I ever found Wolfgang? Or do you mean did I find Wolfgang in this specific version of the game? Because I've done both. By the way, Wesper, I asked this in the Discord, but I didn't get a reply. I saw in the changelog for the game, you guys have the changelog for version 0.8. Oh wait, hold on, we should listen to this first. You guys have the changelog for, not 0.8, you guys have the changelog for version 9D, but there is no download for 9D. So is this just like here are the changes that are going to be made? Or is this like you can download version 9D right now? Oh, okay, I get it. I was just wondering if it was like I was stupid and I couldn't find it. Why are you missing like very specific frequencies? What? Is that how all of them are? Are all of them like that? Or are you missing like 3 very specific frequencies? Go, and you just do like this. Oh, all of them are like that, okay. Why are there 4 instead of 3? I guess I'm too music pilled for this, because I'm always like, why wouldn't you limit them to bass, middle, and treble? Why would you limit them to 4? But like, this is like space science stuff. They're probably looking for different things in noise than I am. 9D, D's nuts. You can't just say D's nuts without it being like a parry. Like, you gotta get me to say like you gotta be like, hey Freshno, what's your favorite RuneScape icon? I go, oh, it's Bofa. And then you go, D's nuts. Like, you can't just walk up to someone and say like Ligma balls. You gotta get them to say the first part. I wanted to get Wolfgang to come out of the cave at night and accidentally met Anti-Breeder. Anti-Breeder's nice. I'm not sure why everyone is like acting like Anti-Breeder is like evil and a bad guy. But like, Anti-Breeder's just chill. I think Anti-Breeder kills you in the game Anti-Breeder shows up in. Like, if I read like Anti-Breeder's Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, but like wiki entry, where it was like, yeah, he kills you. But in Voices of the Void, Anti-Breeder is chill. He's just like hanging out. He lives in a cave, as is every man's dream. Deers be like tea? What? Huh? Is this a Ligma? Deers be like T, and moose be like G? He slit me trees. Why did you type it like a Scottish person? He slit me throat in education with Victor Strabowski, and I hated him ever since. He detects if you're breeding and attacks you with those big sight arms. That game has like a breath meter, right? It's like SCP Containment Breach, right? Where that's got like a blink meter. That game's got like a breath meter, right? It's not like it picks up your microphone. I sent a clip of the game I took yesterday in the Discord. The game you took yesterday. The thing is just, you titled this Addiction. The game you took yesterday. Oh, you're playing Roblox. You sent a clip in the Discord of yourself playing Roblox. Of yourself playing Roblox. At like... Wait, hold on. Why is my OBS freaking out? I started watching the clip and my OBS started flashing blue. Why did my OBS flash blue? Is this clip infected? Did I just get like a keylogger on my PC? Are you mining bitcoins on my 5070 Ti right now? Why is OBS blinking blue? I have never seen this before. Am I alive? Am I dying? Yeah, there's a breath meter in that game. It's infected with the blue disease. No, the moment I press play on your video, my OBS, it's like dark modes. It's like dark gray. Everything that was dark gray became like a light blue for like a frame. And it did that like a couple of times. OBS when I'ma go blue. Do you guys know about Blue Lois? I laugh my ass off every time I see Blue Lois. Okay, fully updated. I was gonna say, we have a couple people in the channel who like SCP Containment Breach. That game has like a blink meter. But as far as I know, the only thing that cares if you blink is like the Weeping Angel guy I always forget the number of. Does the blink thing go away when you get past that guy? Or do you just have blinking the whole game even when it's not relevant? Yeah, 173. Lois when she has to blue. Oh, blue? Yeah, dude, you don't know Blue Lois. That's what someone who doesn't know about Blue Lois would say. Oh, no, wrong button. Whoa! That was like a lawnmower. This is new. Why does that look like the monster logo? You see like the 1, 2, 3 stripes? What are we looking at here? It's a picture. There's depth to it. It's 2 pillars or like a door. It's a door. And is this meant to be an alien? No, wait, no. No. I am downloading, I'm screenshotting that. Then I'm going paint. Paint open automatically on OBS? No, it doesn't, okay. I'm going paint. Then I'm going fucking file, open. That image, there we go. And then I am getting paint to show up here. Why doesn't paint wanna... There's paint. This image. Let me show you guys the vision. I am communicating telepathically with the person who made this. Okay, look. Nose, mouth. And then there's like a finger that's like pointing over there. And then this is like some kind of demon with like eye. Maybe that's a mouth and that's a nose. And this is my fucking front door. They're doing the fucking... Oh, wait, hold on. Why is this cropped so weird? They're doing the fucking soy jack thing. They're fucking pointing at my door like I'm a fucking cringe compilation. You guys seeing this? They're like, dumbass lives here. No, I do not want to save changes. He never goes away unless you get to one of the... Wait, that guy follows you the whole game? You found a new signal? You know, as a developer, that when you say it, it's scary, right? Oh, dude, I found the new signal. Slender Man? How the fuck was that Slender Man? Only aliens in the game are Rosenthal's and Arirolls, I think? No, I've seen other aliens in this game. I've seen aliens that are not either of them. Is that Loss? Holy shit, I kinda see it. I don't know how you saw Loss in that. Like, how was that Loss? Also, we should just, like, put the rest of these on drives. We're gonna need level 3 drives anyway. How long do you think it's gonna take before I get the the life crystal event again? The first time I got it was the first time Vesper was on the stream, actually. I think Vesper joined and then they said like, you should be able to get it, and then I got it. I guess it's like dev luck. Rosenthal's, Arirolls, Grays, and Redacted. Remember, anything that is new in 0.9 does count as a spoiler, unless I explicitly say it isn't. If it was added in 0.9, talking about it on stream is a spoiler, and those are not allowed. And you will be sent to the naughty zone, where the teachers make you wear the hat from the cartoons that says like dunce on it. I know about one more, which are the Greys. As far as I understand, the Greys are, like, enslaved by the Rosenthal's. Also, we should sleep. I want to get Christmas presents, because I've been a good little ghost, so I'm going to go sleep before midnight. There's a second part to that signal you found. Yeah, it's going to be, like, the same picture, but it's going to be, like, Dr. Kell. You know the meme where you have, like, the soy jack with... Why did I get 15 notifications? The soy jack face with, like, the mask. Like, they're crying, but then they're wearing a mask where they're smug. That's what it's gonna be. It's not new to 0.9. We just haven't released much info on it yet. And it's still a very VIP idea. 69, 80 more fresh coin until I can summon GNU. Do not summon GNU. Thank you. Public service announcement. Do not spend your channel points on probably the most worthwhile thing you could spend them on. Do not summon GNU, do not pass go, do not collect 500 points. There you go. You know one thing I was thinking about that's kind of funny? This game is the game I play that gets me the most viewers. But back in the day, it used to be that my most popular game to stream was Genshin Impact. But at the same time, no one in my chat ever talks about, and no one in my chat ever acts like they enjoy Genshin Impact. Like, every time I go, like, hey, does anyone here fuck with Genshin Impact? They go, no, we hate Genshin Impact. And I'm like, okay. Then why the fuck do so many of you watch it when I stream it? Okay, and here we go. There's no way this is the second part to what we just saw, because this did not sound like a lawnmower in space. Which I guess would be silence. A lawnmower in space would be silence. 1.3k until I can GNU 3 times? I think GNU has a limit of 3 times per stream. Is that what you're saving for? Critic Slenderman, collect my thoughts. You'll get a good joke out of it eventually. Eventually, Fish. I believe in you. Why is like this part brown? Did I spill coffee? Yeah, let's check this out. This is the new way of counting fresh coin. Fresh coin has had such insane inflation that people are now trading in GNU redeems instead of fresh coin. Yeah, that was kind of like a nothing burger. So I'm assuming it's 3 signals. I do wish, instead of being like, hey, give me X amount of signals of the highest level, I do wish it was how it was back in the day. Where it was like, give me 2 signals of level 3, 2 signals of level 2, and like 1 signal of level 0. That there was like a mix in the levels of signals. And by that, I mean it was like at least of that level. Like it was, hey, give me a signal. Give me 3 signals that are at least level 3, 3 signals that are at least level 2, and like 2 signals that's any level. But I kind of liked when it was like that. Okay, you will get reports, thank you. Why is he's just a mutant, a banned term by Twitch? Me opening a cold one with myself? Yo, I have Monday off work. Is it a holiday or what's up? Antibreeder is technically one of the Rosenthal's because he was made by them. Is that in-game lore or... Because I feel like so much Voices of the Void lore is like, yeah, the devs said this on Twitter. Or like someone will say like lore about Voices of the Void. And I'll be like, I wonder what the source of that is. And then they'll link me to like a Joel stream where someone said it in the stream. Like, the game is early access, so I'm not gonna critique it much for this, but like, I feel like more lore could be in-game. I feel like people keep telling me stuff about the lore, and I have never seen anything about it in-game. Where's the Christmas gift? Right there, dude. There's no rush. Opening Christmas gifts at 1:40 a.m. is a little early. He's a mutant cyborg. Was he that in the other game? I gotta go to work, have fun. Thank you for stopping by, Alien. And I hope work is chill. I just took that from the wiki. Okay, fair enough. But if I go on the wiki and I press, there's like a there's like a source for a lore claim, and it goes to a Discord post or like a Twitch message, I'm gonna be a little salty. Now, of course, the game is early access, so it's not a real critique like, oh, this early access game is missing this piece of content. Yeah, it's a fucking early access game, dude. That's what they're supposed to do. By the way, have you people been following the High Guard situation? In case you guys didn't know, at the end of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley did the thing he always does, where he goes like, this is the greatest game ever made, this game is gonna change the universe. And then they show a game that looks very mid. They did that for like a hero shooter MOBA game that's called High Guard. And it was, I think the general vibe was that people were a little disappointed with that being the final announcement. And since then, the game is supposed to release in like 11 days. There's been nothing. The only thing on their YouTube channel is the trailer for the game. And they posted nothing on their Twitter. They posted nothing on any of their channels. And the game's coming out in like a little over a week. I am very interested in seeing how it goes when it actually comes out. Not the Voices of the Void wiki though, so the info I say may not be the same with Voices of the Void. I always assumed like the Rosenthal's and Ari rolls were your original to Voices of the Void, but that might not be the case. Do you know the message that the robot guy sent you get has a secret? What? You know the message that the robot guy sent you as a secret? The robot guys. I know you can do this. Does this have a secret? Call me a bream the way I am tasty fish. What? Rosenthal's aren't original to Voices of the Void, but our rerolls are. Rosenthal's were in like other Mr. Dr. Nose games? I don't think any one of these is like a robot. The monolith Rosenthals. Oh, do you mean the thing that like nukes the base? It like lands right there and it's like, hey brother, there's gonna be orbs? I know it tells you how to deal with... Oh, I forgot that one kills you. I know that one like tells you how to deal with the orbs, but I don't know anything beyond that. All of the races are in other games except the newer one. Are rerolls included? Yes. Oh, I did not know that thing had a message beyond the orb stuff. Thank you, developer man. I don't know Vesper's pronouns. I don't know Vesper's gender identity. You can fly their ship in a prior game? Okay, new rule in the channel. Unless I specifically ask for it, don't tell me what's in the other Mr. Dr. Nose games. Because that would have been a really cool secret. The message is for the Ari. Okay, don't talk about... Stop. We don't talk about that message anymore. I want to find shit out myself. But thank you for letting me know there's a secret. Call me a dynamite the way I'm about to explode and eviscerate anyone in my general area. What the fuck happened today? It's more a test feature? I know you mean that about the game, but it would be really funny if you meant that about the gender identity thing. I'm like, I don't know this person's gender identity. Well, hold on. It's more of a test feature. Soft launching my new gender identity. That's the name of my new power metal album. The other races are there. Huh. So is Voices of the Void like an Avengers kind of thing? Oh, you can tell I had my first energy drink of like the last couple of months today. You can also tell that I'm back on creatine and that I've been going to the gym because I have a lot more energy than I used to before I did either of those things. Fresno, you don't exist on the stream? Oh, fuck, you're right. No. Chat, okay. Oh my god, the music still plays when the game is paused. Chat, here's the thing. Do you think VTube Studio crashed or not? And do you think it crashed so bad that I gotta restart my computer? Or did someone do a redeem that just made me completely invisible? Told me a multi-user operating system, the way I can multitask. Also, you have to be careful which wiki you pull from, as one of the wikis is filled with misinformation and speculation. Could you let me know which is which? Voice of the Void is like FNAF, has little lore on the ice, but has an iceberg underground. Restart PC, we got 1 vote for restart PC, let's take a look. No, no, it's okay. The blank one is the one we recommend. Wait, hold on, no, you can't type messages. Roles manager. Add new. Vesper. Oh wait, fuck, what's the rest of your name? Vesper Akiri. Akiiri? Vesper Aki. I'm assuming you're the one with the... It's a very small picture, but is that a anime girl with cat ears? If I do that... Okay, now you should be able to... Now you should be able to send links in chat, right? The Viki.gg one is the one we recommend. I forgot about link. Wait, okay, you are the cat girl avatar. Restart the internet. Hold on, I gotta find out why Freshno is invisible. Why is Freshno invisible? Action cues. Dark mode. No, dark mode is a pending action. Wait, what? Did someone do a color redeem and make me, like, invisible? If I'm invisible, how could you beat me in a fight? And if I'm invincible, how can you see me? Did someone do, like, a channel point redeem for, like, then not put in a color value? I redeemed Transpride a while ago. No, Transpride works. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look through this, okay? Do we show up here? No. Okay. Then we gotta go 1 level back. Do we show up here? Wait, we do. I'm dark mode. What? Why doesn't dark mode show up? Oh wait, no, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. Because you're okay. There, okay, dark mode has a bug. It doesn't change it like invisible. Dark mode is supposed to go bang. That's what's wrong. The code is missing a line. It's missing a line of code. Okay. Is there one more present? Thank you for letting me know, though. I don't wanna be invisible. He gets beat up by his dad. Harry, you scared me. Okay. Idle. Hit the floppy disk. If the floppy disk has too few read writes, do you get a message if you give it to the Omega Ari roll? Not the Ari roll, the Kerfer, or do they just like get as many hash codes as they can and like give up? Like if this has 1 read write on it and I give it to the Kerfer and tell him to go get hash codes, does the game go like no stupid, or do they like show up with only 1 hash code? Error handling is left to the end user. What? Huh? So that's like, you mean the first thing. Can I duplicate my zip drives? Hold on, which one of you has content on it? Which one doesn't? Are you evil? You're evil. Okay, we're taking you. Input validation is left to the end user. Okay, thank you. Okay. Go. Oh my god, is there a way we can get 3 points? It would be so fucking funny if we could get 3 points right now. Get you. Through one? Oh my god, we got so many points. We can buy so many chairs. We can buy so many fucking chairs. I have no clue if I'm right or not. That doesn't matter. I still believe you. You're chill, right? Doesn't use any battery power to keep the screen going. That's kind of nice. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The fucking snow version of the map is so much scarier. It's so much more relatable. By the way, Wesper, a quick question. In the future, is there gonna be like, in future updates, is there gonna be a toggle for getting like Christmas event? Like, if I want to play with regular seasons during, like, the Christmas period. Oh, wait, shit, I'm on the wrong screen. What am I doing? Is that gonna be a toggle in new updates? Or is it... Am I gonna have to, like, change the date on my PC? So just sell the MRE. We don't need that. I would prefer it if that was, like, something I could toggle. You are, like, guzzling gasoline. How many points do you get from a full can? You get more than the can is worth, that's for sure. Okay, project Get Into the Basement requires additional chairs. Oh, wrong button. Did we just buy 5 chairs at a time? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a whole drone worth of chairs. Go, get another level 3. That was not a new signal. It is kind of funny how often the, It's funny how often the signal disappears, like, right before you get there. Oh, I saw that one despawn. Getting a lot of emails. No, that's not the shift button. I don't have time for you right now. Okay. Signals. 2441. 2441. 2441. 2441. 2441. Oh wait, why did I press 1? The Halo team is like one of the easiest guitar riffs to learn that sounds the coolest. Like if you want to learn like your first guitar riff to just be able to play something cool and like impress your friends, the Halo main team is definitely up there on the list of like ease of play and sounding cool. First plays, like easiest song to play that sounds the coolest, probably Seven Nation Army. Seven Nation Army is really easy to play and it sounds really, really cool. By the way, in case you don't know the story of that song, the dude who made Seven Nation Army came up with the riff, and then he was like, you know what? This riff is really good. I'm gonna save it for if they ever ask me to make the soundtrack to a James Bond movie. Did you guys hear a wolf? Oh, I think it's just this thing, like, creaking and groaning. He was like, I'm gonna save this riff for if they ever ask me to make the soundtrack for a James Bond movie. And that didn't happen. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just releasing this song. We're just releasing Seven Nation Army. They released Seven Nation Army. Some dude heard Seven Nation Army and was like, this man has to make the music for the next James Bond movie. And I'm pretty sure that was Quantum of Solace. And basically, that's how the White Stripes ended up making the music for Quantum of Solace. I hate to be a doomer, but I am losing hope in the stacking chair strategy. Like, we're either just about to get it, like, we're so close to being able to clip through this thing, or we're running on, like, pure copium. I really want to get to Gravity Gun so I can move this couch inside. I don't like having, like, random furniture just laying around outside the base. Also, we should go visit the R reroll. Click Gun. That's the Adam Sandler movie, right? He gets, like, a remote that lets him skip through time and stuff. He like, gets a remote? I have not seen Click. But I think what happens in the movie is Adam Sandler gets, like, a remote that lets him, like, do fast forwards and stuff in real life. And then he uses it like, oh, my wife is nagging me, skip. Oh, my kid is annoying, skip, and then at like the end of the movie, he's like, what the fuck, I'm old now? I'm old Adam Sandler? Then he uses the remote to go back in time, and he's like, life is better without this, and then he eats the remote. Not to click, no, not that, no. Is the movie evil? But, like, you're acting as if there's something, like, fundamentally wrong with the movie. You know what? I'm gonna take the biggest Christmas present. Okay, I guess we're doing it like this. And I'm gonna give this one to the R roll. Only time I watched an Adam Sandler movie is when I was in the psych ward. First of all, that's like deep fucking lore, but they show Adam Sandler movies in the psych ward? I thought the point was like to get the patients better. One thing I learned not too long ago was that the psych ward patients are very often self-admitted. Like, I thought psych wards was like people got put in there, like they were sentenced to it. Like, I basically thought that psych ward was like you are legally sentenced to like be in here, like kind of like jail almost. But then apparently I found out that a lot of people, like most people in psych wards, are self-admitted. They're like, I need to be here. And they can like come and go as they please, which I think that's good. I don't think they should be like, I feel like I need to be in the psych ward, and then they go in, and then they're like, you know what, this wasn't for me, I want to leave, and the psych ward people are like, you can't do that. Because I always thought that was like a sentencing thing. That was like a punishment. But apparently a lot of people who are in like psychological institutions are there of their own free will. I didn't know. Okay, do they fuck with Christmas presents, or are our rerolls like anti-Christmas? Oh shit, I forgot about the poster. Do they get mad if I steal the poster? I don't think they do. They were the ones that paid. Just because you're self-admitted doesn't mean you can go when you want. Psych wards are an evil beyond imagination. Okay. Wait, if you're self-admitted, why wouldn't you be allowed to leave? How I misunderstood how they work? Probably. Like, if you're self-admitted, if like you're in there if you show up of your own free will, why can't you leave of your own free will? Is this like Fresno learns that the world is more fucked up and evil than previously imagined? I like how they don't care if you take their paintings. Well, first of all, paintings? I think that, like, you gotta leave this area before it updates. Hope they like the Christmas present. I don't know what's in it. I re-gifted my present. Is that a socially acceptable thing to do, or is like re-gifting still like an evil onto God? Ugh. That's not what the moon looks like IRL, right? People say a lot. Oh, so that's a face. Eye, mouth, nose. People say, like, if you look at the moon, there's a rabbit on it. I have never been able to see that. Also, I think that's mostly, like, a East Asian thing. Like, the moon has, like, the imprint of a rabbit on it. I've never been able to see it. I know in Japan, they say that the moon, looks like a rabbit making mochi. Psych wards are a prison to get rid of the undesirables, to lock away anyone outside the norm and keep them there, not for their own well-being, but to keep them out of the public. I might be talking about a different institution. You see, that is what I thought psych wards were. That is what I thought they were. Then I heard about, like, places that were, like, if you need mental care, like, if you're a danger to yourself, but you haven't broken the law, you can, like, check in any time you want. Like, you can check in and you can check out any time you want. And unlike Hotel California, you can just leave. We might be talking about two different things. But where I was like reading this, it was they used the word psych ward. I'm not sure if that's like a English versus like the British English versus American English thing, or if that's something else, but okay. And I mean, this one looks really good. Very bright. Why do you look like a light source? Why are you so bright? This looks like something that would be like, this is the RE-roll version of whatever this is. Very pixelated. I mean, it has the same? It has a higher pixel density, actually. No, it's got the same pixel density as the rest of, like, the mural stuff. The walls have a... Wait, what the fuck? No, there's the same pixel density. I don't think... Like, pixelated isn't the word, but this looks like it's emanating light. Like, this looks like if I turned off the light. Which, that's the wrong light. This looks like if I turned off the lights, this would still be visible. Let's put this in here, actually. Every time I see these, I think it's like power armor. Like, this is like the chest of someone wearing power armor. This is like the hips. And, you know, the two guns. They can just say you're too unwell to leave and force you to be there. Ah, okay. Okay, it doesn't emanate light, but that thing looks insanely bright. It's not perfectly... The pattern doesn't perfectly repeat! Probably the hair, because... No, it's the skin! It's like... Right here, like the cheek area and the tip of the ear are like whitest white. They're like hashtag 6Fs. Okay. It looks like the RE rolls don't react to Christmas gifts, which, I mean, they might like be Buddhists or something. I do not know. Does Buddhism not have like a midwinter celebration? I feel like something that celebrates the middle of winter. No, because there's a lot of overlap between Buddhists and people who celebrate Lunar New Year. So they don't do a mid-Christmas. They don't do a midwinter celebration. They do an end of winter celebration. Because they put the New Year at the start of spring instead of the middle of winter, which I think makes more sense. Because RE rolls are white lel. Okay, but like, I am a white person. If you took my picture, you wouldn't make my skin, like, emanate light. I feel like we're making a lot of, like, hoopla out of... This poster looks very bright. Okay. Let's see what we got for Christmas. Move this away from the Kerfers in case it's, like, radioactive. Oh, the Kerfers do have, like, nuclear engines in. Maybe that's not the big... What do you got? Ooh! Okay, we are burning this next stream. That's gonna be... The start of next stream is gonna be burning that. Because we did not get to see the Furfur event that much. The previous time we did it, because the game crashed. So we are burning you at the start of the next stream, which is tomorrow. The next stream is... No! It looks like I pooped on the floor. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow at noon Central European time. I don't know why, but I wanted to say Central Eastern European time. I think it's an oxymoron. I mean, we could be in the center of Eastern Europe. I think it's like Ukraine, geographically speaking. Please don't be coffee and instantly spill yourself. Okay. Whiteboard pen. We do have... Oh, it was coffee. We do have a whiteboard. We just never use it. Points. Give me Toblerone. Syrup. We get so much syrup. I love playing Factorio and RuneScape at the same time. Yippee. I, like, completely crashed out of RuneScape when I got to the point where instead of being multiple levels an hour, car battery, unironically, one of my favorite items in the game. I love this thing, even if it does nothing. There's something inherently funny about a car battery to me. I don't know why. Do you guys know the picture where it's like me after a hard day of throwing car batteries in the ocean? There's just something about car batteries to me, as a non-car guy, that is so fucking funny. I don't know why car batteries are funny to me, but they are. RuneScape gameplay in question, press the left mouse button once every 10 minutes. You are at the Crystal Crab and you're training your ranged level. Brick! Let's go! It's my favorite Borderlands 1 character. Just kidding, that's Mordecai. Well, no. We need... Is this even in the game? There's no post-it. We can get a notepad, and we want a... Do we have a pencil? We have a pencil. We don't have a notepad. We need a notepad, and we need nail. And we probably have a hammer somewhere, but... Hammer? Hammer? No hammer, we can't make TF2 maps. I have a fucking... This is gonna be the most original joke you've ever seen in your life. You have never seen this joke before. It's exactly what you think I'm doing. Car batteries just remind me of the one Half-Life 2 puzzle. Oh, the one with the shield on the bridge, right? There's like the Combine. I was like, what's the name of the bad guys in Half-Life 2? There's the Combine have like a bridge with a shield on it, and you gotta push their car into the ocean. Primarily so the fish can have the car battery, but secondarily to turn off the shield, right? I'm training my melee, but yeah, at crab. Do you have the fucked up and evil Makuatl? Like the double Makuatl? I think out of all the weapons I've seen in RuneScape, that's the coolest one. Mahuatls are amongst the coolest weapons ever made. I prefer like a one-handed, like greatsword type Mahuatl, but the RuneScape dual wheel one looks cool as hell. You do, but you're not using it? But isn't that like the best weapon for training that kind of stuff? Okay, you take a notepad, tear off a piece of paper. Then we gotta do this in a couple of steps. Put down the brick, take the piece of paper. The piece of paper is like same size as the brick though. Gotta hammer it in. Hammer. Wait, did I hammer the brick to the floor? No! Oh, okay. Oh, we are golden. Like the most listened to song on Spotify this year. K-pop Demon Hunter with Hotel California. Is it one where you have to find like 4 car batteries and connect them to something so you can move further with your car? I don't remember that part of Half-Life 2. It's Sulfur Nogwasp. Because they have negative flat armor. Okay. Then we do it. Okay. And then we go like... It's beautiful. Wait, the... No! No! What? Huh? Can I not connect these two together? We are gonna have to be creative. Upside down. Let's gravity do the work. Then... Yes! No! I pressed I wanted to put the fucking... I wanted to put the hammer away. Me, when I'm done making Team Fortress 2 maps, I wanted to put hammer away. Hammer or Team Fortress 2 editor? It's been a strange case to me. Okay. Then... he lives! And he's got hair! He's got a single strand of hair. You're Brickbert. Chat, Brickbert. Be nice. I just recently bought the first Half-Life 1 because on Steam because it was on sale. Wasn't Half-Life 1 like 50 cents? I saw Half-Life 1 was on sale, but it was legit for like such a small amount of money that I think Valve's network cost of just letting you download the game has to be more than the money they got from you purchasing. Like, I swear to God, Half-Life 1 was on sale on Steam for like 2 American cents. Okay, you know, 99.74 is gonna be as good as we get. And... one? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do miss the upgrade for like the width of this. Like, there was an upgrade where if you had it, this 99.77 would be 100. It's like 200 rubles for me. I don't know how that converts. I bought every scene game for like €3 a while back. You bought one of the media accounts. 200 rubles in Norwegian currency. 20, that's $2.50. Okay. That was on sale for less. What song is this? Hello? Oh, it's Back in Black. Okay. Every Valve game. Oh. So for people who don't know, back in the day on Steam, if you were like a journalist for IGN or whatever, you could go to Steam and you could say, hey, I'm a journalist for IGN or whatever. Oh, they changed the texture. Looks really cool. And Steam would give you something called a media account, which meant that that account had access to every game on Steam. If a game came out on Steam, your account just had it by default. The buy button just became download for every single Steam game. They stopped doing that in like 2009 or something. I don't remember. They stopped giving out those accounts, but those accounts still work. And I think you can buy them on, like, I think some of them are for sale, but they have every game on Steam forever, but they don't give them out anymore. Can't you just buy the Valve Complete pack? No, the media accounts had every game on Steam. Like, fucking Terraria, every Call of Duty, every game on Steam, they had it. They had every single video. They still have every game. But like I said, they stopped giving out those accounts. You can't get a media account now. Oh. Did I crash the game? I think I crashed the game. When was the last autosave? When was the last autosave? Every gamer's dream? It would be cool to just have every game on Steam for free. But here's what I'm thinking. Like, if you had every game on Steam for free, right? What stops you from making like a Steam family, right? And then you just say, hey, pay me like $50 and I'll add you to the Steam family, and then you also have every game for free. That's when the autosave was? When you were hammering the face on the brick the second time. Okay, so it's not that far back. Oh my god, it's exactly what you said it was. Team Family Share has limitations and stuff, though. Yeah, but the media accounts, they stopped making them like 16 years ago. Do you think they factored that in? It was the second Brickbird was born. The bird of Brickbird. The bird of Brickbird was the last autosave. And also, let's make a separate save. Save backup. Perfectly fucking balanced. Okay, what were we doing? I don't like how I have to restart the PC every time I reload a save, but whatever, early access game. The second time he was born, he's like Quagmire. What? Okay, listen, I haven't seen Modern Family Guy. What does any of this have to do with the Myers of the Quagsley? The second time he was born? What do you mean? Oh. Oh. I guess they liked the gift. You were complete. And you will be upgraded, and we are gonna buy infinity chairs. It's the next arc of Demon Slayer. After Infinity Castles, they're doing Infinity Chairs. It's like the chair game. You know, you're walking around. You're trying to do musical chairs, I think you guys call it. It's like that, but there's an infinite amount of chairs. And you might say, how does the game end then? It doesn't. It makes it scary. Okay, SD, Cal, all. Everything seems to be fine, but like these are so low number. I thought like more lines was good, but all of these are like nothing. I'm not sure where that is. Despite all the time I have in this game, I barely understand it. You know what? Let's save the root beer. Let's get some chocolate. Okay. Let's not crash the game this time. So we can grab 1, 2. 3 is gonna fall. We're gonna grab that in our hands. We're gonna get one more. We're gonna move that one. Grab the last. Okay. Hopefully, this should be the last few chairs we need to get into the basement. Game doesn't like metal chairs, I guess. You still haven't said what you meant with he's like Quagmire. How does the second time he was born, what does that have to do with Family Guy Quagmire? Unless this is a different Quagmire, at which point I thought, like, Family Guy invented the Quagmire. He was born 3 times in a cutaway gag? Okay, I haven't seen enough Family Guy, I guess. Wait, did we run out of space? We didn't. It's so close. So... Any idea how many thousands of points we've spent on this? On. I'm gonna have to start doing it like this. Get it to fit. Can we just not fit any more chairs? This is kind of like an anticlimactic finish. This is absolutely not the intended way of doing this, but I don't know what the intended way is, so I'm doing everything in my power to get down here. Doesn't look like we can fit another chair. Can't really reach one that's down there. Surely there... Axe? They changed... They didn't change Dr. Kell's shoes, did they? I don't know why, but they used to look like way higher resolution than the last time I saw them. Okay, chair, where do you go? Please? Please fit? Please clap? I think it's over. I think we can't put any more chairs down there. I think we maxed out the chairs. Which means we either need to get the gravity gun, or we need to find, like, the actual intended way of getting down here. We could throw a pipe bomb at it. I don't think that's gonna help. We did try to blow it up with a gas can. That did not work, so I'm pretty sure the pipe bomb isn't gonna do anything. It does not... It is indestructible. And it's not a physics object. I'm not really sure what else we can do besides just, like, wait. 1, 2... into 1. Go. Not sure what else we can do to get in there. I did want to go and take a look at Green Bunker. I don't think they've changed anything with Green Bunker. It's just in my head, I got like this idea that we should go and take a look at Green Bunker. Which, I'm not sure if that's the official name of the place. Or if that's just, like, what someone in Joel's stream decided to call it. And now that's what I'm calling it, too. Okay. They carry shovels now? That mannequin was fucking armed! I should go and play with my babysitter. We stan a moral Twitch chatter. Go have a nice time with your baby sister, Fish, and thank you for stopping by the stream. Don't let her see me kill the mannequin. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Fish. And thank you for stopping by. Was the mannequin trying to steal the shovel? What's the mannequin trying to kill me with? Also, this doesn't have collision. Was trying to shank you from behind. Shanked with a shovel is one hell of a way to go. Like, normally you use shank when it's like a tiny, tiny little knife that kills you. No, when it's a shovel the size of your fucking arm. Oh. I think it was trying to, like, bat. Now I'm getting paranoid. I think it was trying to bash my brain cell. There we go. We went until this finished. Let me go check out what's happening at Green Bunker. Brickbert. I like how fucked up his face gets if you just get like a little distance from him. Brickbert and chat. The world's greatest allies. It's a mannequin. It doesn't know how to kill someone with a shovel. I'm not gonna take that risk. If I see a construct made purely of wood move by itself, I'm not just gonna assume it can't kill. A keyboard goes. None of these really care. We have big light. Belt. We want belt. We want bumper. We have container. Floaties does not matter right now. Overcharged engine is not that important. None of these are really that important. Like, none of the ATV upgrades, except the belt probably, is like super important for us right now. Floaties would be great for when we're doing like radar tracking. We care. Coordinate triangle visual. Alternator does not use the battery while driving or moving. Okay, it's just free battery power. I don't think we need that. I do want the belt. Might as well get the bumper at the same time. What else are we gonna use the money for? Here we go. How you doing? 65. When you get to 100, we're gonna go check out Green Ob. I'm probably gonna need to start another download at the same time. What was the picture for the new signal we got? Like, what was the object type? I don't think it was unknown. Unknown, when I started playing the game, always was cool because it's like, we don't know what is sending the signal. I mean, per definition. Ontologically, we do not know what it is. But then, like, most of the time, unknown just means, like, it's not important. Which is kind of boring. But I think having signals that don't do anything is important for the game. Like, I'm one of those people that think the game should be, like, 99 or, like, 90%, like, mundane stuff. Most of the signals should just be, like, nothing. So that the signals that are, like, special and, like, actually alien stuff stand out more. Or rather, I think there should be a lot of signals that you're like, is this aliens or is this not aliens? Like, my main critique of Voices of the Void right now is the progression is based on time. New stuff happens based on which day you are on. I think instead, there should be events that happen based on which day you are on, but progression should mainly be done via signals. Or rather, events should be done via signals. I think is a better way of saying it. I don't think it should be like, oh, on day 41, the orbs show up, or like day 42, the pigs show up. I think it should be much more of like, you got a signal, and that kind of, either you get the signal and the aliens are like, wait, someone's hearing us? Let's send down something to check this out. Or it's like, you get a signal, and the signal is like, hey, go to the top of the windmill, and then you do, and that, like, makes the scary things happen. Because I feel like, if you know what you're doing in Voices of the Void, the signals don't really matter now. Like, after you play the game a couple of times, signals are just kind of something that exists, but it's no longer, like, the main thing you do in the game. It should be like that, because you can make events happen, and on some days specific events happen, on some days Rosenthal show up. Like, I think definitely there should be things that happen. Just based on time. Like, on day X, Y event should happen. But I think most of the big stuff should happen because you fucked around with stuff in space. Or, like, you should, like, I think a lot more events should be a response to... Oh, I thought the bumper was going to be way bigger. I think a lot more events should be a response to... We need a rope. Should be a response to a player's action. Instead, like, I think the player should be more... What is the right word for this? Like, I think the player should do something, and the game should react to it to a higher degree than it currently is. I don't think the game should be like, nothing happens unless you do something. I don't think that. But there's like a barrier. There's like an axis. Where on one end, it's the player reacts to what happens in the game. And then on the other end, it's the game reacts to what the player does. And I think it should be shifted a little bit more towards the player instigating. I think it should be able to play Voices of the Void from day 1 to the final day and never see anything scary and never see anything spooky. There should be things that happen that make you go like, was that aliens? Was that not aliens? That was kind of spooky, but I don't know what that's about. But I think you should be able to play the entire game without having like a definitive moment of, that's an alien. Dr. Kelly, you fucking idiot, stop fucking around with space and get us the signals already. I do feel like some of the doctors in the game would be like, what, you got an actual alien? Fuck that shit, dude, I want some weird noises. Oh. But yeah, no, I just wish there was like, I just wish like events were less based on random chance and less based on which day you are on, and more based on things you did in game. Like burning the Furfur skull, triggering the Furfur event, I think is great. I think that's really good. There should be more of that. It should not exclusively be that. It should not be exclusively you do stuff and that makes things happen. No. But it should be a little more towards it than it currently is. The needle should be... Like, they should add stuff to the game where you do something and that makes an event happen. Instead of... Like, they should add more stuff that's like that. Is basically what I'm saying. But also... Said this a million times... This is an early access game. They could be cooking up some crazy shit that's gonna completely change my opinion on this. Like, they could be some fucking insane shit that happens where that needs the game design to be the way it currently is. And I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Can you not? I think I brought the rope. I thought you could climb this, like, without the rope. You need to, like, climb at the edge. You need to, like, climb. Yeah, you need to climb exactly at the corner. They got, like, 2 remastered on hold right now. Yeah, the other games. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, Voices of the Void. That's just, like, a danger sign, right? I haven't played any of the other Infinity Dev games, Mr. Dr. Nose games. Like, this is the only one I've played. I think the only thing in here is the one with that shows you where you can fish. There is a Geiger counter, which we do need later in the game. Radioactive capsule recipe we don't care about. Oh fuck, I just remembered. I said I was gonna go to the cave. Next stream, we are gonna go cave diving. We're gonna do the Furfur event, and we're gonna go cave diving. That is the plan for the next stream. That means we need to get the radioactive suit, and we need to get... we have a lantern already. You can get a lantern for free, and I'm pretty sure we already got it. So, that one we just need fuel for. We don't have a pickaxe! The pickaxe is stuck under the lake. We can't get the pickaxe in winter mode. And winter mode is gonna last until the 23rd or 27th? 26th? It's gonna last for at least another week. And I'm not sure if you can go cave diving without the pickaxe. I'm not sure if you can. Voices of the Void is more interesting than the other games. I feel like that's a little unfair, because I'm pretty sure Voices of the Void has had a lot more, like, manpower put into it. A lot more people have spent a lot more time working on Voices of the Void than the other Infinity Dev games. I do agree, like, I haven't played the other games, but I do believe in the notion that Voices of the Void is the most content-rich and the most finished and most polished and all of that. But I also think it's a little bit of an unfair comparison. This game has had a lot more work put into it. Except you allowed to play both Voices of the Void and Advanced Education with Victor Strobowski to understand things like Rosenthal's. Guess we're fucking playing that game? Why did I say that like I didn't want to? I really do want to play the other Mr. Dr. Nose game. Well, we do have quite a couple of things on the agenda before we get to the other Mr. Dr. Nose game. We have Fallout New Vegas, the Arthur Morgan High Honor run. Signal. And... no, wait, hold on. We gotta do it like this. And then I do want to play through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring on stream again. So depending on how long that game is, decides when I play it. Now, let's see what this sounds like. That didn't really sound like a lot, but see what it sounds like when it's upgraded. But some things are still only available on the wiki or are secret. I don't really like it when video game lore exists outside of the video game, like only outside of the video game. Like if I'm like, wow, this video game is cool, and they're like, yeah, did you... Oh, I thought it was a rabbit that like ran across the parking lot. But I'm like, wow, this thing is cool, and they're like, yeah, did you know this piece of lore? And I'm like, oh my god, no, I didn't. They're like, yeah, the dev said it on Discord. I'm like, it would be cooler if it was like in the video game. Or like in the TV show or whatever. Than having it be, like from outside of the piece of media. Only referenced in the game. Okay. I do really like the little bit of like lore storytelling that I have found in Voices of the Void. The notes are interesting. I like the way they're written. I really like the one about the guy that's fighting like the fossil hounds or whatever you call those dudes. I really like that. I think that's a great just like, it doesn't tell you what it is he's been fighting. It only like hints at it. And it's also very well written, and it gives you a hint. It doesn't say it right out, but it gives you a hint on how to like defeat it. I think that's very well done. I also like the way they give you the pipe bomb recipe. And it doesn't spell it out, it just gives you enough hints that you're able to find it out on your own. I like Brickbert. I wish I could have like a smaller piece of paper, but I enjoy Brickbert. Can I make the background transparent? I'm not gonna fuck with it, because I think if I fuck with it, it could make it so that it falls off, like the nail detaches or something. Oh shit, I forgot, I was gonna buy the radioactive suit. Not an essential. Suit. Asthma. It's only 300 points? Very cheap. Need that, and you ran out of power. What? Oh, you're not oh, because we reloaded the save. 200 fucking points. Nice. 3, 2, lantern. There is the 900 fuel. Yeah, that's the one we're bringing to the cave. We go cave exploration in this stream? We don't have the pickaxe. Is the thing. We don't have the pickaxe. I think we're saving the cave exploration for next stream. Because it might be we walk into the cave and then it's like, well, guess what? You actually do need the pickaxe to go exploring in the cave. I'm not exploring in it, but like to mine stuff in the cave. No, fuck, I sent the drone back! I meant to open the garage door, no! Oh, we're gonna get back some points. I mean, we're pretty close to getting to 300 points anyway. I wish it was a full refund if you sent the drone back with what it showed up with. But, how much do you think? How much do you think it sells for? Task completed. Wonder if there's like a secret message. I feel like if you guys do this long enough, something happens. Funniest bug in Voices of the Void is absolutely the one where the coffee machine coffee costs the 32-bit integer limit. Like $2 billion for a cup of coffee. Okay. Show me what you got. was cool. Kind of want to see the one with the visualizer. 150 points. Okay. Well, we're fucking buying it again. Was it kind of catchy though? This looks like I'm looking at the note chart in FL Studio. That's cool. I like that one. Okay. Jesus Christ, we still have so many things to transfer to level 3. That was nice. I like that one. I do like the black hole signal. My only issue with it is that it's really long. The music for the black hole signal is like freaking 2 minutes or whatever, but it is really good. And there's also one where, like, you get a... Oh, that one's gonna go away. Why did I do that? There's also one where you get a signal from Earth, and it's, like, people talking and stuff. I think that one's very good. Man, there's probably some more music ones that I just don't remember. Okay, do not send the drone home. Paid 150 extra points for this thing. Not enough space? Wait, do we have our inventory full? Inventory, I mean equipment. 35 fuel. Oh, it is. Okay, what do we want to take off? You and you, I don't think have any uses. Compass as well. We don't really need, because we're not using... Holy shit, that's a huge compass. That compass is gigantic. We're not using SV ping. We can leave that. Ooh, okay, that's cool. This is cool. I like it. It's like I'm playing Lethal Company. Don't need to wear this right now. We are gonna put that on when we go caving. Pretty sure you... Wait, hold on. Ah, it doesn't actually change the player model. Cool if it did. We need to put that on when we go cave diving, but I'm not sure how we're gonna get a pickaxe when the lake is frozen. I know the safe gets moved to the top of the lake, but I think that's only because the safe is a physics object. Well, the pickaxe originally spawns in physics. Kel is blind and can't see the compass layout. That's why it's big. Dr. Kel does have some vision problems. That is true. Compass is fucking gigantic. Look at that shit. This thing's heavy. Okay. Turn on a new signal. You might be a new signal. Did the SD cal all work? X-ray was down. Did we fix X-ray? Find out about that really quick. You! We did not. One of the outside servers is down. Probably still X-ray. We have all of the cats. Hold on. TR check. Rental is... I think that's new. Before it let you do that, I'm... X-ray not responding. TR check. It is okay. Then... Power check. L3. Okay, I think it's lost when it used to be 4. And then it's CR check. 4444. These used to drain so fast. But now we just haven't gotten a single lightning. Panel is still not, like, fallen. I'm not sure if that's us getting lucky, or if, like, lightning storms are bugged, or if they've removed them. Because they, like, drained the fuses too fast. But we really haven't had, like, any lightnings. Not sure if that's something to be happy about or not. Might be unique content with the lightning storms, or it might just like make your life worse. Oh yeah, X-ray is low. And India. I really like that you can see it here. I really like that this like status panel exists. I think it's great. Okay, we're getting too many tier 3 signals. But that kind of just means we have more time in the future to ignore signals. How is Erie doing? that the last one, or did you have more? Roof camera, overlooking the base, everything's good, no aliens trying to get in. The base looks way more snowy here. Like, the snow does not look like this. You see here, the asphalt is covered with snow? That's not the case. Also, we did the thing where our sensitivity was linked to the camera. That's not the case in here. See here, there's a different texture on it. Here, the texture is... Oh, no, I know why it is. Because we're looking through fog. Like, there's, like, fog in between us and the ground that, like, makes it look gray. It's not meant to look like it's covered in snow. It's just meant to be, like, fog. Go. Should put something funny here. Click on the item slot to see the description. Protection from radiation and insect bite. I think that's for the beekeeping stuff, right? It all looks white AF. I mean, it is winter. This game does take place in the Swiss Alps, so... Like, having the ground be the same color as a piece of paper, I think is to be expected. Oh, exoplanet. It's not a new signal, though. 1005. I like that they put numbers on this. Back in the day, of course, it used to just be like... You looked at the size of the arrow. We're gonna be in time? Yes! Okay, that was close. I got a notification on my phone that was like, hey, one of the streamers you follow has 300 viewers. Go check out their stream. And Twitch just started doing this thing now where it's like, hey, this random person you have never heard about before on Twitch has like X amount of viewers. Go watch them right now. And I'm like, Twitch, why do you think I want to do that? Right now, it was like, hey, this person you actually follow is streaming with like more viewers than usual. Go check them out. I opened my Twitch app, they weren't live. I'm assuming they were live earlier today and then they like went offline afterwards, but it's kind of funny that the only time I cared about that alert at all, I got the alert after they finished the stream. Which is like, Twitch, if you want me to watch, then send me the alert while they're still live. Technically, paper can actually be multiple colors. That is true. I remember as a kid, you would go to like grade school. It had like the arts and crafts closets and stuff, and it would just be like paper in all the colors of the rainbow. You would make like art by like taking paper and then like cutting it up into like different shapes and then gluing them together. They should have like arts and craft classes for adults. I should be able to go to like the library and just have a bunch of adults and we get like art supplies from like the same they give to like grade school kids. You just like make fun stuff with that. If you want to do that as an adult, you have to go to like a place that calls itself a studio. You pay like $100 an hour to do that. And you use supplies that combined cost like $2. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing it at home. How you doing, Inspirator, by the way? How's it going? I know this thing isn't meant to be Puchita from Chainsaw Man, but I don't know what cool, funny 7 hours. Like, if we go over here and we go... Cool, funny. That's Joel. How do you spell it? This is Joel. Cool, funny banana moth. Spasmatic banana. I don't know who that is. I don't know Glass Cat. Party Demon. I think this is a Vinesauce reference. This is Bird. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. I don't know who Raccoon Guy is, and I don't know. I only know Joel. Oh. Oh wait, we can just go like decoration and plushies, right? Oh yeah. Cool, funny Cthulhu Man. Pushed Voices of the Void to the masses? Was it? I'm not saying this for like streamer drama, but I thought that was Joel who did that. I just noticed all of them cost 69 except Rasta. Why is Rasta Banana 400 and not 420? Like, it's not 69. Why is it 400 instead of 420? That's a lot of furry creatures saying hello. Okay. Why you got what? Astro. No, wait, this was not a new signal. No, because it did say signal completed. Oh, that means this is an old signal that we never upgraded to level 3. That's what it means. Funny number? Why is it 400 and not 420? It wouldn't make like a gameplay change, but it would, you know, be funny. Okay. Signal? 3670. One time we're gonna start that and the signal is gonna be 1738. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was gonna say, I just realized 1738 is just the number before 1337. And then I thought about it for literally 1 millisecond more. And I was like, no, it fucking isn't. I thought there were more plushies in the game. I thought there were more like, more of like the streamer plushies in the game. Fishbait. There are some things that you only get from digging. Oh, I was gonna buy a shit ton of TVs. I forgot I was gonna buy TVs and like have like a Five Nights at Freddy's situation going on. There's the candle that you dig up, and probably some more stuff, but the only one I remember is the candle. Also, we need to buy more fuel. We need to spend our money buying fuel. We need to buy gas. That's fine. I actually, every stream that goes by, I miss the width update for these things more and more. It's just so nice getting to 100. Like, even though the difference between 99.91 and 100 is like 0.09%, it's actually a little more than that. It's 0.09 percentage points. I just, you know, I just missed it a little bit. It was a good upgrade by 4 cans. We're not going to put any of that in the ATV. I'm not sure if you can turn car batteries into anything. It used to be 1 car battery you can turn into 2 electric scrap, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Nail, axle nail, and long nail. I'm not sure what the difference. Make sure not to accidentally send the drone again. I'm not kidding. You saying that might have saved it. Because in my head, I was like, now I gotta hit that button. But you said it, and I was like, I have to go on the right side of the giant 3D printer. I wish there was a way to downgrade the model quality of these things natively in-game, but that's like a huge fucking ass. That's like, that would be rude to ask the dev studio. But I do wish the people who posted like 3D models to the Voices of the Void Discord did like posted them with a like a practical level of triangles. Because you don't need like 24,000 triangles to make Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Heavy in Team Fortress 2 has fewer than 24,000 triangles. It would be nice if these like auto-drained. Like, since this is on top of this, if it just automatically drained it, but you might be able to do something like that if you take a rope to the ceiling and then hook it up to this, so it goes like bow, 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 and it hits this every time. Not fast enough to do damage, but just fast enough that it registers. Might be able to do something. Heavy with 5 polygons. Okay, 5 polygons or 5 triangles? 5 polygons. You could make something that looks like Heavy. 5 triangles? You can make like a cube with 5 sides. Like 5 triangles is nothing. This is 240 triangles, I think. I think this is like 300 triangles. But you can do a lot. Even if you have very few triangles, you can still do a lot with like UV masks. I don't know what a UV mask is. I just know that you can do a lot with them. Because you think more triangles make it look less blocky, but apparently a lot of that just had to do with UV masking. But I don't know what UV masking is. I know it's got to do with textures and stuff, but I don't know what it is. Cube with a heavy texture and a bump on one side. Is the bump textured like the minigun? To make it 5 triangles? Hold on a second, so it's like, so it's like a, it's like a cube. Like that. But then this side, actually, like, it has something sticking out of it like that. And then it's like Team Fortress 2 heavy. And then this is like colored gray, like the minigun. And you say, ooh, this is funny because poo means poo in English and tis means pee in Norwegian. There you go. This is the heavy cube. I'm gonna do something with it. I am gonna go to the basement. I'm gonna put this in a place where I'm gonna forget that it's there, and then I'm gonna be surprised. We're doing a meat bud. Well, we are gonna do. There we go. I'm gonna forget that that's there, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna check how much meat we have. What the fuck? And then I'm gonna jump scare myself with a heavy cube. Sasha has been reduced to a triangle. Shonic has a video where they're like playing TF2 with the lowest graphics possible. No, wait, no, that's not Shonic. Shonic has to. For a second there, I thought my game was like turning red. Not like the movie, but like something shown from outside and just baited me in red light. It's not Shonic that has it, but someone has a YouTube video where they play TF2 with like the worst graphics that's possible to get. And even they did not reduce Sasha to a single triangle. It's like potato graphic. Those spy mains use? Spy mains use potato graphics? First of all, spy mains exist? Second of all, they use potato graphics? Why would spy benefit from playing the game with like ass graphic? Hey, oh, got some new signals going. Can I nail a piece of paper to an Omega cursor? Like, can I draw Lenny face on a piece of paper and nail it to an Omega cursor set? I don't think you can nail anything to an Omega cursor. I don't even think you can rope them. Oh, wait, what? Just like, it despawns the rope if it hits them. That's kind of cool. More FPS equals skill, I guess. I mean, fair enough, but like, if your FPS is higher than your frame rate, does that change anything? Some video games, you get like different calculations on client side based on your FPS. Like in Resident Evil 2 Remake, or Remake 2, as it's called, if you have the higher your FPSs, the more damage you do with the knife. So if you play the game at like 2000 FPS, you can like one-shot kill some of the bosses just by swiping them with the knife. Is there something in TF2 that's like that? like the cloak and dagger recharges faster if you have higher FPS, or like the speed boost from the Dead Ringer lasts longer if you have higher FPS. I don't think Team Fortress 2 has anything like. Oh. Take a look at something. Now we're good. Okay. Let me eat a Toblerone. I have not had a Toblerone. Oh, actually, the last time I had Toblerone was pretty funny. The last time I had a Toblerone was when I was in my second year of high school, which is 10 years ago. My roommate went overseas on vacation. I don't remember where he went. Oh! That's new, and it looks like a potato. I didn't think asteroids could have orbital rings. This is a new signal. There's no way this isn't new. No, but if this was a new signal, shouldn't it say new signal when the detector status goes to 100? Is it when the download goes to 100 or the detector status goes to... I think it might be when you hit save signal. My roommate went overseas, and on the tax-free airport, they bought like one of those giant Toblerones, but it was the white chocolate version. And me and him would grab like one triangle each, and we would eat it, but since it was so big and it was white chocolate, we got like overwhelmed that we could barely finish like one triangle each in a sitting. So we spent like 2 fucking weeks just grinding down that gigantic fucking white chocolate Toblerone. Since then, I haven't been able to eat it. I have been noticing that, like, outside my window, something is, like, flashing lights. I'm just gonna go take a look at what's up with that. Oh, shit, we're in an event. Hold on, I gotta be really fast. I'm back. They're doing construction work. They're doing construction work. I think it's just a fog event. They're doing construction work outside, and they got a... What is that thing that's moving super fast? It's a lightning storm, and something is moving super... This is new? Drone, your time to shine? Okay, do not get struck by lightning. Also, I don't think lightning should strike the drone. Because it is, it isn't connected to the ground. The electricity wouldn't have anywhere to go. So we're in this corner of the map. If that was the thing in Team Fortress 2, then people would be already making configs and make the game look like a game from the fucking Atari. Just a one-shot with the fire axe. Well, it would depend on what the thing was. Like, if you needed to play with potato graphics to get, like, 1 more HP from, like, a medium health pack, I don't think too many people would be fucking with it. But if it was something like, if it was something like Pyro did double damage, what is that light? What is that light? If it was something like Pyro does double damage? I God, I heard the door. If it was something like Pyro does double damage, if they have double the FPS, then yeah, every Pyro Cynical cosplayer would be doing it. What the fuck is this? It's so close to the R we rolled. Is this the same thing we saw earlier that was like exploding everywhere? I think this is the thing that was like exploding. It's huge, whatever it is. This is new. The thing is really big. You gonna fuck with my drone? Cannot save in midair. That's okay. Oh. Despawned. I think it despawned just because we got too close to it. Did it leave anything behind? There's a rock. That. The tiny rock. If it dropped an item, I'm scared it's gonna be so small that it's like hidden under the snow. It looked like a wisp, a very big one. That looked like many, many wisps all together. Something new. Just a bunch of small rocks and bushes. I don't think it dropped anything. I think the whole point of that is just scary. I think the whole point of that is just like a freaky thing to look at. Still, it was cool. I like that. That was a nice event. I wonder if that is the thing that caused the lightning, or if it showed up because there was lightning, or if the lightning and the orb were two separate events. I'm assuming that thing shows up when there is lightning. It might just be it brings the lightning. I don't think that's gonna have too much of a practical difference. Try to get the drone home. Casual Norge stream be like. Why did you spell Norway like that? Also, welcome in Access Proto. Norge. What do you spell it Norge? That's not how we say it. That's not even how the Swedish say it. Or who says Norway like? Maybe it's ball lightning? I don't think that's what ball lightning looks like, but because I'm Swedish, that's not how you people say Norway though. Oh, you're from Skåne. Okay. So you're like half Danish then. You're from Skåne, you're like half Danish. Can I rename a drone camera? Why not? If you're from Skåne, you're half Danish. If you're from Bohuslän, you're half Norwegian. Actually, not even half Danish. No, if you're allowed to call Norway for Norge, then I'm allowed to call you half Danish. How you doing, Axis Proto? What you got going on today? We just had like the first actual thing happen of the stream. Like that ball lightning thing. That's the first thing that has like actually happened this stream. Everything else has been pretty chill. Our chair experiment with getting into the basement did not work. It was not a viable strategy. I like the drone though. The drone's good. My family is mixed between Malmo and Lutz. Is Lutz Polish or German? I think it depends on which year we're talking about. Ugh. The drone looks like we won Ultra Kill. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, do you guys see they added Ultra Kill to Pal World? I did not expect Pal World. It is a new signal. I did not expect Pal World to get a Ultra Kill. Okay. Vectorgram is on. I think this is gonna be one where we need... we're not gonna get any info until we level it up. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, that's all garbled, but that is a new signal, so we are getting it to... Oh, fuck, wrong button. No, that was the right button. Because now we get the object on it. Level it up. Okay, sweet. Then let's go look for the next signal. We are getting quite a lot of new signals, which is really nice. I'm actually part of global history in the slightest way possible. Homie, we're all part of global history. All of us were born from the wonders of the earth and the beauty of the stars. Even though if your name doesn't show up in a history book, you're still part of world history, dude. Oh. Or do you mean, like, your uncle was the Duke of Poland? Okay. 0.74 megabytes. I don't think that's too big. I really like this display. This display is one of my favorite changes this update. It is really nice. I kicked a rock once, so I'm part of global history too. No, you don't even need to kick a rock. Just the fact that you exist has had a impact on the universe as a whole. Get it twisted. Every action has... Is that the deer? That has to be the deer, considering how slow it's going. I am avoiding radar upgrades, because in my head, the radar sucks. Oh! I think that's new. Which also means that if one of the radar upgrades is, like, actually goated, I'm not gonna see it, which just kind of reinforces the view. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think the radar is bad, so I don't upgrade it, so it stays bad. My great-grandma was from Lutz. Also, I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce that. Born in 1990 and it came to Sweden via Vita bussarna, as they were called. The Vita. Do you mean Vita as in the color white, or Vita as in life? Bussarna means the buses. The white buses. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were... If Vita was like Greek or if it was Scandinavian. Pretty sure this is new. We'll see when we save the signal. We have so many fucking level 3 signals. We got, like... We're about to have 12 signals on this. No, wait, this is indexed to 0, right? We already have 12? Yeah, we already do. Is there an upper limit to this? Is the game gonna crash when I get to 3 digits? No, actually. I wonder if I scroll far enough if the numbers just start going like that. Might eventually get like an array out of bounds exception error. 3 out of 3. Let's take a listen. What do you sound like? Sounds like an iceberg breaking up on... Did it shadow? I think that's the window rendering that's on the wrong layer. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much, but it's always nice to have a new signal. Wait. I'm assuming this one's new too, because I do not remember Gygus from Earthbound being a signal in this. Ooh, we need to get to sleep. Part of why I'm a history geek is because of my great-grandmother. I read that as Greek grandmother. Oh. You didn't scare me this time. It's been scaring me less after we... No, I'm too awake to go. I'm too woke to sleep. Sleeping is problematic now, and I'm too woke. No. If I ever do like a 24-hour stream thing, like an endurance stream, I'm gonna title it the wokest stream on Twitch. Because that's true, like, in general. But if I don't sleep, that's, you know, gonna be like double true. I'm gonna be awake for like 72 hours, and I'm gonna be like trans rights, free Palestine. Is it darker than usual tonight, or? Oh, it's because the street light wasn't on. I like how they turn off randomly. I like that. I think that's a good way of getting like because it is something that you could like that could happen realistically without any spooky reason for it to happen. Which I like. And it is scary. Like, it's something scary that could happen just at random. Thank you, Ari Rolls. I don't know what I did. 3 signals of level 3. Let's put away the mug root beer. Do you have, like, a demon on you? Max capacity. What? What do you mean max capacity? I put down 2 cans of Wug Hell beer and I got 2 pop-ups about max capacity. And my neighbor just slammed their door really loudly. What do you mean max capacity? New signal. Oh, so it is a new signal. Oh, Drew. Blobvis Menon, thank you for the cat boy. And it did not crash my VTube studio. I'm not sure if you wanted to crash the VTube studio or not. You were the original instigator of making the cat mode crash my VTube studio, which made my Steam crash, which the lid is closed. The lid is closed. Maximum capacity reached. The lid is closed. The lid is closed. What the fuck do those pop-ups mean? See, because considering what game this is, that could be like a... it could be like a secret thing. Like, those pop-ups could, like, mean something. Oh, right, and then the empty one. You are a new signal, so we're gonna listen to you. But first of all, you go and... Thank you. Okay, down, MRE. Down, that's probably gonna go bad before we eat it. This sushi. Sushi left at room temperature next to like a fucked up robot cat for 4 weeks is still good to eat. Probably because it's like mostly vinegar. Oh, it's got text data! I love the ones with text data. Text data is my favorite. Because it usually says some scary shit. They do, their alphabet does use Norwegian characters. For some reason. I don't know why they do, but sometimes they do. I don't know why. Okay. Signal global. Oh, you're a new signal. How did I not know you were a new signal? Okay, well, you getting upgraded next. What signal was this? Is it this signal? Is this one? I don't remember what you were. You might have been a signal we got before, but we never updated. I think if it says completed when it's finished, that means it's one we've had before, just never gotten it to max level. I'm not entirely sure how the verbiage works. Is this taking a while? We can't upgrade processing, right? Everything is fully upgraded. Except breaker component time. Which, I mean, it's kind of like the most nutting upgrade in the game. You don't really need to mess with the breaker component. If there was like a legit reason to do it, then like we would, but you don't really need to do it. You don't need to micromanage breaker component stuff. Okay, there's gonna be another unknown. Which, I know the last time I said like, oh, unknown is nothing, it's not interesting, it was a new signal. But, I don't think that. And I'm not just saying that because I want it to be something important. Also, big boy flashlight, probably best upgrade in the game. This thing has that had like a red outline. This thing has lasted so long. That has to be the deer. It's like nothing else. Like, this is very close to Stonehenge. Stonehenge is like right here. This area here is Stonehenge. You know, deer's like druidic. Not like the D&D class, but like the ancient like Celtic religion. Okay. Oh, it didn't say. What? You. No. Man. This is the Jupiter looking one. Okay, just like a base note, if you need a sample for your next, like, what is it called again? What is the genre that Skrillex plays called? If you need a sample for your next dubstep song, there you go. 6161B6. Did I notice that late, or did the color redeem only last for like a second? Because I was like blue for 1 second. Did I notice it go? Oh, because we lost. We lost Catboy is why it happened. I think it's because we lost Catboy. Hold on. Let me. No, don't pin the blob Vismenon thingy. I didn't want to pin that message. How do you unpin? How do you unpin a message? Unpin this message. Don't worry, Access Proto. I'm gonna get it back. Draco Werewolf, how you doing? Color swap. There you go. Am I blue now? Why am I not blue? Oh? Action cues? Oh, we gotta wait until the one you did runs out, and then we get, like, the new one. You're gonna get your color, just gotta wait until your color finishes. Old signal. It's your color. As in, it's your favorite color, or as in you have ownership of it? Like, did you copyright this color like it was Vanta Black, or? Higher? Just walk 5 kilometers and 20 centimeters of snow? Jesus! I live in Norway and we don't have it that snowy right now. Thank you, Ari. No! Okay, can you fix servers? It's only internal servers, which means we do a spicy little SD cal-all. And let's do the daily. 20 centimeters of snow. I don't live in northern Norway anymore. Like, I don't live in the Arctic anymore. It's not that snowy here. Like, I live in a pretty mild place in Norway. But 20 centimeters of snow is quite a lot. My parents own, like, a cabin. And it's not like a rich person cabin. It's like a boomer with a house cabin. Where it's just like a shack in the woods without electricity and without running water. And up there in the mountains where that thing is, every, like, 7th year, they get, like, 3 meters of snow. They get so much snow, you only see, like, the... What do you call it? The chimney. You only see the chimney of the cabin. The rest of the cabin is underneath the snow, so you gotta dig down to get inside the cabin. But that only happens, like, once every 7 years or whatever. We got lucky this year. Been a while since we had so much snow. I live in Russia, and snow here isn't that bad right now. I am fascinated by the European highway system. Why? The E6 highway runs through Sweden and Norway up to Kirkenes. Yeah, I've driven a lot on the E6 highway. If you want to take the E6 highway all the way up north in Norway, like without going to Sweden, at some point you have to take a ferry. And that is considered like an official part of the highway, which I think is very funny. Like, you actually do need to take a ferry to be like part of the highway. You're aware of which part of it? The ferry? The ferry part. I have a friend who was born and raised in St. Petersburg in Russia. And he always said that St. Petersburg wasn't that cold of a place. That it was, like, fairly warm. Like, every country has, like, warm and cold areas. Where I was in the military in Norway, it was really fucking cold. At one time, we went to, like, a valley that was very, very, like, middle of nowhere. because it was minus 40 Celsius there. That's the only reason we went there, was because it was minus Celsius. And like the sergeants and stuff wanted us to experience something that cold. But also, there's places in Norway where it like rarely gets below 0. Like there's places in Norway where it's like over 0 degrees Celsius the whole year. The ferry part. Am I silly for liking military tech but not the IRL concept of war? No. You're allowed to like enjoy technology without liking, like, you can be like, it is interesting how we overcame this challenge. Like people were like, I want to do this thing, but I don't know how to do it. And then they figure out a way to do it. It's okay to like that process and then dislike what the thing is used for. Like if someone made a sorting algorithm and you were like, I like this sorting algorithm, this was a clever way of solving the problem, but then they used that sorting algorithm to make like a mega bomb, you're allowed to be like, I don't like that it was used for a mega bomb, but I do like the sorting algorithm, it is very efficient. You're allowed to be like that. You can be like, I think like it's cool how we like invented military stuff, but I don't like war. I feel also like that's a pretty cold take. Like guns are cool, but I don't like what we use them for is like a very mild take. Like tanks and jet planes and like missiles are really cool. I just wish we didn't use them to kill people. Like if tanks were just used to like excavate mountains, and like missiles were only used to like deliver supplies, I think that would be cool. Favorite fact about the cooling vests the US military uses is that they were made for fursuiting and were adopted by the military. I did not know. I did not know until like very recently that fursuits and shit have like fans that do like air circulation in them. I thought they had like holes in the mouth or something. I did not know that a lot of like fursuits and stuff like that has like a fan that's like running to like circulate air and shit. I was not aware. Daily 12 points. Oh, holy shit, it's Life Crystal! Oh my, dude. The last time we got this was the first time Vesper was on the stream. This time, we also had Dev in chat and we're getting the Life Crystal event again. Holy shit, this took like 250 hours the first time I got it. And now we got it like instantly. Holy shit. Get this downloaded right fucking now! I'm gonna chill with this. In case this makes another event happen, we're gonna chill with that. Some fursuit are quite advanced pieces of tech. I have made a sorting algorithm of my own one time. Nice! I have never done that. What? Did you hit send before you typed anything? Did you try to hit like enter to like make like a space here and then enter sent the message? Probably the rarest signal in the game? Really? The dev of this game was in chat? Not Mr. Dr. Knows. Like, you're not watching Varg Skeletor right now. 4,000 viewers. Mr. Dr. Knows was not in chat, but Vesper Akiri. Aki-iri. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Japanese, but they were in the chat, which they have been a couple of times, and I always forget that they're a dev. Like, I see they're in chat, and I read their name, and they're like, why does that name sound so familiar? And then I'm like, oh, right, because I see it every time I pause the game. If Mr. Dr. Knows ever showed up in chat, I'm freaking out. Like, when I get rated with, like, 100 viewers, I always go like, oh, shit. And then I have, like, a second of panic. If Mr. Dr. No showed up in my chat, I would be like, oh shit, and then have like a couple seconds of panic. Like every time I'm like, I like to think to myself, like, if I meet like an internet celebrity that I like IRL, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. And then when that happened to me in Japan, I was just like, huh, I thought you were gonna be taller. I met some Japanese YouTubers when I was in Japan. And if you told me you're gonna meet that guy, I would have been like, oh, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. And then when I met them, I was just like, huh, cool. Let me take a selfie. But I was with two other guys that watched the same YouTuber. One of them was like, oh my god, you're the reason I came to Japan. I love your videos. You're fucking amazing. You're so cool. And then me and the other guy was like, yeah, we watch your videos. They're pretty good. Keep making videos. Keep doing your job. Hey, the thing that makes you money and like pays for your house and shit, and like food for your kids, that's pretty good. Keep doing that. I am on a quest to get a childhood copy of my favorite game signed by its composer. What is your favorite game? Is it... Because if it's like Donkey Kong 64 or Conker's Bad Fur Day, I think Grand Kirko is like very easy to like get to do that kind of stuff, it seems. Star Wars Republic Commando, okay. Who was the composer for that? Who was the composer for Star Wars Republic Commando? Signal is close to being downloaded. Jesse Harlan. Did they do anything else? I'm not that good on composers. I don't know who composed what, except like Grand Kirko. What else? What else did they do? What other games did they do? I mean, we've saved the game, so like nothing bad is gonna happen, but a little, we could do calibration a little bit on W and Y, but other than that, we're good. Okay. Brickbert. This is all because of Brickbert. Come on. It's the second time I ever get Life Crystal. Oh, it looks so cool. And all this really does is it lets us get a plushie and a skull. So we're gonna bring a shovel with us. And we should drink coffee so we don't fall asleep. Let's not drink too much. Do we have any food? There we go. That's gonna give us all we need to stay awake for this. Not sure if it happens the moment the signal is downloaded or how this works, but we did have the shake. Not sure if the shaking is a part of the event. That was something else. It's downloaded. Mafia 3. That is my oldest brother. That is one of his favorite games, is the Mafia games. Okay, does it happen when I hit save? Oh, we had this at 150% volume. There should be like purple beams of light shooting up into the sky. And then we gotta go like over here. I remember where it is if I'm driving there. I don't remember where it is on the map. There's a lot of noise, to be honest with you. We're putting you on this one. Oh, no, hold on. We gotta... That... Gotta... Sacrifice you. You on it. Oh, let's make a separate set. Jesse Harlan is on Blue Sky. I casually tagged him on there with a picture of the game on Xbox, and he liked the post. Handgirled like hell. That was like that was the opener you should have done. To like get him to sign it. You should have been like, do you mind signing this? Like, do you want to like send them the copy of the game and have them sign it via the mail, or do you want to meet them at like a real life event? Yeah, I'm not sure what I gotta do. Do I go over there now? I thought I was supposed to see like a purple beam of light. If I look outside my window, I see flashing yellow lights. No, they're moving. I think they finished construction work outside. I looked out the window when the lights were receding. That was the signal. Process it to level 3. We're working on it. I'm not gonna check out what this signal is. No, wait, no, this is the signal we don't care about. I'm not gonna check out what that signal is, because that might be an event. I'm gonna chill with that one. Can I paraphrase the post I made? Do you use any language in the post that would not be appropriate for this stream? Like, you said you fangirled like hell. Did you say some things that go against the channel rules? You did absolutely not? Okay, then it's fine. Then you can post it. Yeah, of course. It would be so funny if you posted it and it was just absolutely fucked up. It's perfectly fine. Okay, now I think the lady dot protests too much. Because if you're like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I believe you. But if you go, no, I didn't. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it and it's perfectly acceptable. Then I'm like, you sound like someone who's received pushback on this and now you're defensive. That still hasn't fallen down. Republic Commando is a game that shaped me, and seeing Jesse Harlan on Blue Sky made me wonder if it's possible to get my childhood Xbox copy signed by him. Hopefully someday, a girl can dream. Hear like a weird hissing noise? It was just the wind. That was word for word. And they liked the post, but they didn't say anything about, like, yeah, I can sign it. He was like, he liked it, and you didn't, like, screenshot that and say, like, can I get a signature? Is the corpse sticking out of here? In case you guys didn't know, there's a corpse inside of this thing. It used to be a gap here where you could see the corpse. There's other ways to see it, like, take a camera through the wall, but... I'm super anxious at times. Sorry if I did wrong. I don't think you did anything wrong. I just feel like if you like you could have pushed it. You could have been like please sign it. You could have been like, if I send this to you in the mail, will you sign it? Like I'm not a pushy person. Okay, but if you want the thing signed, I feel like you kind of have to be. I feel like if you really want them to sign it, you kind of have to be a little pushy about it. Okay. So close to level 3. So close to getting this. You get such an insane return on investment. The Transformers like? PR check. 66 on the lowest? That's not too bad. Perfectly fine. Anything happening? Just the deer. We're gonna be kind of close to the deer. That's the anti-breeder. I think the anti-breeder stays around until 7 a.m. What is he doing all the way up in the valley? I don't think I've ever seen the anti-breeder go that far east. Okay, come on, fucking Life Crystal. I want the plushie and I want the skull. I'll see if I can perhaps write an email. I think that would be good. Old people like it when you write them emails. Denoising. It's so slow. We could turn off stuff, but I'm not gonna take my eyes off this. We could use like the panel to turn off like playback and stuff like that, and this is gonna go faster, but so close. Three. Object. Where is it? Come. Serving. DF. Serving diaphthintus. Boring. Oh. Ack. Thus. Dust? Space dust. Oh, space dust. Close one. Help. Find me. Take me home. So it's like a... I'm sorry, I change. It's like a distress signal from the cube. Diaphthintus is the leader of the Rosenthal. Oh. Where is it come? Serving Diaphthintus. Pouring, space dust. Close one. Help. Find me, take me home. I'm sorry, I change. Why hasn't the event triggered? Why is there not a giant purple laser beam aimed at the sky? You have to go over there, or what? Just go like that. Guess we could go over there and take a look. I don't think there's much more we can do with the signal. Or is it finding the life crystal triggers the signal, triggers the event? Or is it finding the life crystal, like, makes it possible for the event to fire? Like, do you first have to find a life crystal, and then it's like a chance every minute or whatever? Or is it find a life crystal, event happens? Diaphthintus is the leader of the Rosenthal. Am I pronouncing that right? It's a cool name, but it's also, like, nothing I've ever heard before, which does add to the coolness factor, but it also adds to the how the fuck do you pronounce this factor. Oh shit, we didn't get solar panels for the ATV yet. We're like, operating with caveman technology. Hello! We get this fucking event so often, the Toyota Corolla. That's like the third time we've had it in like 20 hours of stream. Diaphthintus is how it's pronounced, I think. Diaphthintus. It's Greek for principal or leader. Oh, okay. So the engine is trying to go to the Diaphthintus office? Plushie spawned. So the signal spawns the plushie, but doesn't make the event happen? If I remember correctly, the beam will shine the next evening. Or you can just call him BCCM. How is BCCM an acronym for Diaphthintus? There's no B, C, or M in Diaphthintus. It would be like if like the acronym for NASA was like USB. That's one of his nicknames. The next evening. In that case, we're gonna listen to the signal we found from the red planet. I don't really care about the Toyota Corolla event. We've had that so many times, it doesn't do anything. It's just the Toyota Corolla spawns. And it can spawn, like, here, and it can spawn at T3. There's probably other places it can spawn, but I've never seen it spawn at those places. Only here and T3. Place I've seen it. Next evening, but we did get the purple plushie, which I still have never gotten the yellow-haired plushie. I've gotten the cyan one, the one you get for like doing the shrimp and water thing. I have never gotten the one with like all the four corners stuff. Okay, so you can go away. Let's listen to the red signal. See? Send? To? Queen? Send to Queen. I'm not sure how I'm gonna send this event to Boba, but I'll try. Send a signal to Boba. Okay, that was a bunch of new signals. The next evening, apparently, is the life crystal. There's like a marching band playing outside now. First it was like construction work. Now I'm hearing like marching drums. I have no idea what's happening. I think BCCM is an acronym for Big Circular Creation Machine. He single-handedly made all the Rosenthal's and he's round. I don't know if we needed to bring his weight into this, but okay. So next evening, does that mean midnight or just like 7 p.m.? Saved. Starting to run out of water. We haven't collected any of the other Ari roadblocks. Like the red one is just here. Then green one, we tried to find the green one, but we couldn't find it in all the snow. And then blue is in the river, and we can't get to the river because it's frozen. The only one we can get is red, and we could technically get green, we just had to be able to find it. It's gonna be hard to find it in the snow, but like if anyone knows where it is, they could guide me to it. Not gonna do that this stream at least. Blue is fucked. And then the cyan one we should be able to get. This is just shrimp in water and then a Kerfur explosion. But yellow, I have never been able to get yellow. I swear to God it's bugged because I've been doing what everyone says you should be doing, and I haven't been able to get it. No, like he's literally round. His body is genuinely circle-like. So he's like a sphere. He's like a... Wait, hold on. They're called Rosenthals. Their leader is a sphere. Are the Rosenthals based on the Gravitals from All Tomorrows? Are they gonna like... Are the Rosenthals like anti-biological life? He's a sphere with 2 arms and 3 eyes. Wait, hold on. He does sound a lot like a Gravital from All Tomorrows. He moves around by floating. It would be funnier if he rolled, but I understand the need for float. See, you did not bring a weapon. Not that it would have changed anything, but you guys show up with a shovel trying to, like, smack my brain out the back of my head? That's one thing. How does this work? Oh, it doesn't do anything. But showing up unarmed, why did you think that was gonna go any better? It moves around by floating. It would be funny if it was, like, by bouncing. Like, he's moving like a ping pong ball. I don't think that would, like, make him very threatening, but maybe he doesn't want to be threatening. Maybe he just wants to be nice. I don't know what the Rosenthal's deal is. I know that the round robots shoot me, but the scouts don't really care. The scouts just, like, show up and goes, like, any orbs in the area? And I say no. They ask me if I am an orb. I say no. Then they scan me. And then they're like, you're not an orb. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. And they leave. It was the one time they started shooting my house and they killed Alakisha, but, you know, let bygones be bygones. Go. Next evening. Okay, well, should probably make ourselves sleepy so we can kind of... What do you call fast travel when it's like... What do you call fast travel when you're just sleeping? Like, is that a time skip or... The marching band is getting closer. I'm hearing more. Like, the drums are getting louder and louder and they're getting closer and closer. I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but I have a pop-out player of your stream open on a Windows XP virtual machine. Running well enough to be watchable. I figured out how to do that back in October as well. That is cool. Let no one tell you that that is not cool. But why? Like, that is a cool thing, but like, what was your inspiration for doing that? Why specifically Windows XP? Like, virtual machines are cool. They're great, but like, why Windows XP? Okay, you are finished, but you were not on new signal, so you go in the pile. There is the place you dig up, like a bunch of signals. They're not worth any money, but it's like a little cool secret. I don't remember where it is. You also need to dig up the skeleton. We have 3 skulls. 1 we get from the Rosenthal engine. 1 we get from digging it up. That puts us as 5. We're missing 2 more skulls after that. And then the tiles, we have 1 tile? I thought we had more than 1 tile. We might have put the other tiles someplace else. But the Rosenthals actually have different occupations. One of them is a commander who controls the scouts and soldiers. Who controls the pyramid? Like, is it like the Rosenthal that's driving the pyramid is like the top dog Rosenthal? Like, that's like #1 in the military? Or is this like a Tau situation where the people driving the biggest robots are actually like the least cool? And then the people who are driving like the Riptides are actually like the real in charge. I cannot wait for Warhammer 40,000 Total War. When they make the fucking Tau DLC for that game, I am gonna go fucking hog wild with the Blue Cow people. One thing I really like about the way the Tau are designed in Warhammer 40,000 is that they are cow people, but they do not look like cows at all. Like, they have hooves, and they are like genetically similar to bovines, but they don't look like cows at all. Which, like, yeah, they're aliens. Of course they're not gonna look like cows. The pyramid tripod or the 6-legged thing that scouts away areas? The pyramid tripod. The one that comes and, like, eats all of the orbs. The friendly pyramid that saves you from the orb menace. Also, when did the orbs show up? Are we not very close to the orbs showing up? No, because day 30 is when they finish the Ariroll base. And then after that, the orbs show up. And then... No, it's day 26? Is the pyramid day 30? That's not a new signal. Is the pyramid day 30? It has to be day 30. Because, like, day 40 is the Terminator boss fight. Right? I think that's how it is. Okay, the cooldown decrease on this is great. Come on. I don't think we're gonna be in time. Nah, no. Boba, my fiance, is Singaporean Chinese. For some reason, she loves saying no with an Australian accent. I have no idea why she does it, but oftentimes you will say no with an Australian accent. It was the oldest Windows version I got to work on. XP is nostalgic and is still impressive enough for bragging rights in chat. I mean, fair enough. Pyramid Tripod's occupation is to murder wits to protect the RE rolls. Wait, what the fuck? The Rosenthals want to protect the RE rolls? I thought the Rosenthals were on the side of the pigs. And the pigs are fighting the RE rolls. Like, the pigs and the RE rolls have like a war situation going on. Like, they kill each other. Why are the Rosenthals helping the RE rolls if that's the case? Because I thought the deal was that the Rosenthals enslaved the Greys. And everything that has, like, the like, technology thing that looks like the Greys or the Rosenthals is, like, Rosenthal aligned. And the pigs definitely do. Yup. I don't think this is gonna be a new signal. I believe that if I say loud enough that this is not gonna be a new signal, then it won't actually be a new signal. There's a way in this game to get sleepy, right? There's a thing you can do in this game that gets you. It's like sleeping pills, right? Sleep pills. Yes, please. Because I do kind of want to fast travel tonight. I generally don't know if the alternative wiki is right or not. The dev said earlier which one you should use, but I don't remember which one it was. So don't take this info with much seriousness. The dev mentioned which one, but I don't remember. Which I think is like the most streamer thing you could do. Like, oh, thank you for that very good info. That is actually gonna help me a lot. I already forgot. Okay. The stream is over. I'm gonna finish my kebab, and then I'm gonna play Genshin Impact. And if I finish everything I want to do in Genshin Impact today, I am gonna go play Mahjong. Because I am really close to ranking up in Mahjong. I am chatting on a different Windows aside of the VN on a fairly modern Linux Mint. But I have the video running on the XP virtual machine. I would say is far cooler than the other way around. Sleeping pills. And the drone home. And that thing down. Take. Oh my god, that is fast. We need to go the fuck to bed. Like immediately. Holy shit, that drains fast. That drain. I thought that was gonna drain like 5 at a time. Okay, go to bed. Oh, and it goes all the way to Seer. Okay, this is how you fast travel. Well, email has been sent. I'm eagerly awaiting his reply. I hope you get the signed copy. You wanted them to sign your specific copy, right? You didn't want them to, like, sign any copy. You wanted your specific one? Different chat window. Insane type LOL typo. One of my favorite things is when I'm correcting a typo and I just, you know, make a worse typo. Your specific copy of it. Who sent the stick bug video in the Discord? I'm not gonna play it right now. But who sent a video of a stick bug in the Discord? I think that was Lulu. Okay. We might need like another round of sleeping pills if this event happens at midnight. This is like the first time I regretted turning down the timescale on this. There's no way we sleep through the event. An event should force us to wake up. I mean, a mannequin, like, approaching the house forces you to wake up, so surely the light, like, the laser beam is gonna do it. One bold earth. Dark mode. Dark mode is bugged. Let me fix this. There we go. Marching band keeps getting closer and closer, but, like, at a very slow and calm pace. Alright, one more order of sleeping pills. You're not new, and there we go. I think that's gonna be the last signal. I really want to get this, really want to focus on getting this, Life Crystal event. I'm glad I have the instinct to speedrun correcting typos in chat, as shown by those last 2 messages I sent. Boba was streaming, and I was in her chat, and I said, like, I hope you have a nice stream. I didn't press the 8, so I said, I hope you have a nice stream. And Boba was talking to her friend on stream, and she was like, Boba, your fiance called you a hoe. And I was like, no! I had to go over my phrasing like 3-4 times to make sure I got it right. They seem like a chill person. So I do think everything is gonna be fine. I'm just wondering, like, how you're gonna send them your copy. Keeping pills. The drawn home. You get addicted to sleeping pills in this game? So, like, you don't lose sleep unless you take the sleeping pills? That would be really weird from a game design perspective. The marching band is getting closer, but they're doing it so very, very slowly. It's like every minute, the drums get like half a percentage louder. We might be entering a fog event, which is gonna wake us up, which is not gonna be optimal. Sometimes I make a typo and hit enter early, so the message is just nonsense. I think everyone does that every once in a while. The pink life crystals are called Panacea crystal. What is Panacea? I've heard that before. I have heard the word Panacea before. Is Panacea and placenta, do they have the same word origin? Why? I have heard, is Panacea, there's like a medical condition that is called like Panacea something 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 something. I often like Google like random disease symptoms that I do not have, just to read about like random diseases in medical dictionaries on the internet. I think I've heard of Panacea before. Or is it like an item in Hades? It's called like Panacea. Might be a Binding of Isaac item. Okay. You see the thing that's moving through the sky that has like an after image? You see that in the top right of the screen? Was it just weird because we were sleeping, or something that looked like a tiny comet? Might just have been because we were sleeping, because not here anymore. Okay. The life crystal happened at midnight. It's a liquid that is getting produced and purified at the Panacea production and purification station that was built by Diophintus. Panacea is the goddess of universal health and remedy. Oh, okay. One of my doors. Someone was hitting buttons on one of the doors. Did you hear that? Tick, 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 boom. Oh, it's happening! Yes! Oh, let's go. It doesn't happen at midnight. It just happens, like, before midnight. And then I think the engine... That thing is, like, giving energy to it. And then nothing happens until we, like, get up to it. I think the beep, 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 beep wasn't, like, something trying to, like, type a password into the locked doors. I think that was just, like, the signal for the start of the event. I have one of the coolest Mario emotes. Hold on, there's a laser beam shooting from the sky. I'm gonna check out the Mario emotes in a second, but I feel like we have, like, this is a higher priority. All Rosenthal's are alive from this crystal, it what gives Rosenthal's life? So if Diophintus is like the Rosenthal dad, is the crystal like Rosenthal mom? This is a weird family tree. Your dad's a spherical robot with 2 arms and your mom's a crystal? Oh yeah, it's still glowing. Oh, I thought like you see the 2 branches there? I thought that was like a spaceship. Not sure what that was about, but I wonder what happens if you stand on it before it goes. That looks really nice. Now, let's see what we came here for. Human skull! Let's go. Let's go. That's why we did. We contacted aliens just to get a human skull so we can go to Stonehenge and go to hell. Nice. That was life crystal events. That's the second time I've had it in like fucking 350 hours of this game. Rosenthals and Diophintus have a creator-creation relationship. So like an absent parent? That's the event? That's just a tube spinning? Did you miss the gigantic laser beam the size of 15 Empire State Buildings? You like automation games? Yes. I like video games that are like, do this thing manually, and then if you do it manually enough, you unlock the ability to do it automatically. I like that. But games like Factorio and Satisfactory, where that is the entire game, I don't like it. I don't want that to be the entire game. I want it to be an aspect of the game. I want it to be one of the things you do in the game. I don't want it to be the entire game. If that makes any sense. So I like it when I can automate stuff in Minecraft, but I don't like it when the entire game is do stuff automatically. I one of the coolest retro Mario GG emotes and one of the cutest furry rave emotes unlocked concurrently. Nice. I almost sent the drone back. There's also a Rosenthal whose specific purpose is to carry Panacea. I'm learning a lot of Voices of the Void lore today. Lore of the Voices of the Void. The kingdom of the planet of the apes of the Voices of the Void Bone Temple. Oh, did we run out of fuel? I guess we did. Oh, you're empty, that's why. 506 points. There's also there's spider-like with a crystal in the middle. I don't think we've seen those in-game. You do have the little ball guys that shoot laser beams at you. Maybe they shoot laser beams not to harm you, but to heal you. Because, like, maybe those laser beams heal Rosenthals, but they are dangerous to humans, and they just don't know any better. Maybe. Maybe. No one knows. Okay, put the floppy disk just in my hands. Because I think this is gonna be where we have to end the stream. I did not expect to stream for nearly 4 hours today. I thought I was gonna have to quit after 2 hours. Hey, there's Vesper. Dev team. But yeah, this, I had fun this stream. I got the live crystal event. That was nice. Every sub emote I have unlocked is from a gift sub. I think you told us that before. Did you get so many gift subs? Star Rupture. Dude, my coworker today was shit-talking Star Rupture. My coworker was like, Star Rupture is just a bad ripoff of Satisfactory. Light tower defense aspects. Now hold on, that sounds interesting. My favorite thing in Factorio is building a wall and like automating turrets that defend me. Because my coworker was like shit-talking Star Rupture. Because they're like a big Satisfactory fan. They're only in that game and PPAP. And as they they called it PPAP because of pen pineapple apple pen. There's no way that's a coincidence. But yeah, now this is gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at noon. I'm gonna be back in 14 hours? Is that right? 14. Hold on, how long until midnight? It's 6, so 6 hours until midnight, and then 18 hours. I'm gonna be back in 18 hours. You have to defend your base from periodic bug attacks. Okay. They fly around and shoot lasers at you are supposed to be attacking because they're soldiers. Getting multiple gift subs is not harm when you consistently have multiple stream subs. That is true. They don't have any healing purposes.